Hello, everyone. How's it going? How's it going? Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on time zones. I have a little meow meow in here. And now I'm starting to talk. I think she might want to leave soon, but I don't know. I didn't want to wake her up. No, she's going back. Okay, chill. I didn't want to wake her up because she was just sleeping, and I was like, we keep you here as long as possible. Thanks so much for the follow. We always have anonymous follows in case everyone would stay on alert mode, but thanks so much for that follow. I appreciate you. Hello, Wheezy. I know Wheezy isn't listening right now, but safe travels out there, Wheezy. I know you're on a walk. And hello, Roro. How was your day? Closed doors are the natural enemies of cat. They are. They are really. I try to keep my door open for them. Outside of when I'm streaming, just for like the noise inside streaming. But bro is here. Bro is here. 7-1. That's all right. I want us to go back to the good old days of 69. Gosh dang it. How did we get here? How did we get here? AKA, people associate the other one more. But yes, we are starting this now, but our technical time slot isn't until an hour and a half from now. I do believe Busby is raiding in earlier than they had planned, but whenever people come in here, you know, we're chilling with it. But in Trails Through Daybreak 2 today, detective vibes, detective turn-based RPG going on. Tomorrow is more Sekiro, so if this is not your vibe, that's completely okay. Although if we would really much appreciate if you popped a lurk, spread the word as well, because we are having a mutual aid fundraiser raid train going on right now. We will speak more on that when people are coming in with the raid train. Also, hello. Between several streams right now, I wanted to come and express much Yes! Yep, thank you so much for being here! I appreciate you and hope that things get better soon. But also, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But of course. I'm sorry that I cannot offer more of my time. But I signed up when I could, and there was so many amazing people already signed up to help support you guys. So I hope everything gets better soon. I hope everything goes well with this month as well. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. And in general, guys, thank you guys for being here too. We have so if you've seen like our command that we've had for about a month now, for Q and Otter, ! Q and Otter. This has been a mutual fundraising effort for a little over a month now. We have our friends here. We're always supporting the homies, in which I do not want to get any information on the subject wrong. So let me go to the page, the fundraising page, that if you are able to donate, very much appreciated too. And if you cannot, spreading the word also goes a long way. In which, again, we're going to go over this when people write in for just the general overall. Bring it in here, and also we'll touch on it every like hour or so. I'm tapped out of the game, that's why it's dead quiet. I'll tap in. Otter and Q are a queer trans disabled couple facing housing insecurity due to Q's disability getting cut in multiple hospital stays. We did smash March's rent goal. Did. And now we're looking to get April's rent covered so they don't get evicted. And there is a full page that Busby also set up on Card that is also linked into the link page that is pinned. But yes, if you are able to donate, that is very much appreciated. And if you are not able, spreading word also goes very far. And if you want to chill with the raid train, that's also very much appreciated. I also know that we weren't going to stream on Thursday. I think we'll stream on Thursday, more of this. Just because this is a shorter stream for us. We typically stream 6 to 10 hours. And this is going to be closer to like 4. So, we probably will stream them. I'll also get a full schedule out after this stream, because I didn't make a, graphic yet. I agree, Ro. I agree. So thank you so much for the 5 stream watch streak. Thank you. I agree. I don't think I've met a good landlord, actually. I agree, exactly. Except for your work, you would have had a slot yourself, got gifted RE9. Ooh, I hope you enjoy it. Oh my gosh, wait, I hope you enjoy it. It's one of my actual, like, absolute favorites. As someone who's played nearly every single Resident Evil game, it's in my top 3. It's that good. I can't wait for you to play it. Facing so much insecurity. Yes, I hope just in general your situation be turning around. I hope everything, again, in general, just gets better for you guys. And I hope that we can help you out with the raid train. And again, our command has been here for about a month here, and it will not be leaving after this raid train, which is going for like 3-ish days. So that this is a open donation link at any point in time. So if like you're like, I don't have the means right now to donate, but I will like at the end of the week or in the next week, that is also still open, you know? Resident Evil, ooh, let's go. What's the tattoo? What's the tattoo? Oh, I loved RE9 so much. I don't know if anything else is gonna top it for me this year. Also, for our incentives, so we're starting at, from what has been raised from this event, and overall, just for this month in general, 265 out of the overall goal for 1.5, K. If we raise up to 365, and by now, to the end of our time slot, we'll have a chat's choice, game. You guys can submit any games that you would like to see us play, and then we'll do like a poll for what people want to see and have a voting that way. As one does. I also apologize for my brain being everywhere. I was late on taking my ADHD meds, so I took them immediately before stream. So that means we'll get better. We'll get better. Cat's still fine. As we go, you know? Umbrella line art, T-Virus vials. Green and blue, you have the... Jill's a sing... Oh, let's go! That's so cool! Is Jill your favorite, then? Jill's great. All of the Resident Evil playable ladies. Chef's kiss. Love them all. I still need to play Code Veronica, which has been rumored to get a remake, potentially, because Claire is my best girl, and I need to play that, in general. One day. One day. Also, not pertaining to the fundraiser, but we are having an Anonymous Confessions stream in the future. We are currently polling for Anonymous Confessions. That is a regular go-around in the Nightbot timer. For you guys to submit any Anonymous Confessions, anything at all, that I need to share on Blue Sky as well, which I have not. It's only on Discord and in here. I just moved recently, guys, so I've been all over the place. Like getting stars on your upper arm. Ooh, let's go! That's so cool. As you should, as you should. I don't know if I don't. So Luis is my favorite Resident Evil character. I don't know if I would get him tattooed though. I need to think of what I would get a Resident Evil tattoo of. I don't know. I have to think on it. I'm sure if I play through them again, something would speak to me. It's not immediately jumping out as the parent right now. Yeah, I can't think of anything right now. Also, guys, I have been enjoying Sekiro so much. I'm horrendous at parrying, so I'm not stance breaking like anyone. But I think the combat's really fun. I think it plays really well. And I have been really enjoying it despite not doing the best. I would say it's one of the more hard combat styles. So it might take a spot as one of my top Souls-like adjacent games. You can't... Is Sekiro a Souls-like, guys? I can't tell after playing it. Because you can't pick up your souls. You just lose stuff on your death that you can't get back. Oh no, the cat's woken up. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'll make sure I wants to leave. Bro, she wanted me to go with her. I opened the door and she's like, wait, you aren't coming? Man. Cats are so cute, though. I love cats and dogs and pets in general. Animals in general. Chef's kiss. Perfect at all times. Yes, and I'm just like, I'm like, oh, I can't pick up my stuff. Although I have, like, plagued so many people in Sekiro already that I should probably start over. I'm sure they're fine. Surely. Maybe wants to play? I don't think so. I think bro wanted pets. That's probably true. She's not super, like, playful. She just wants to, like, have pets. All the time. Which is completely chill with me. Most of the time, I am down. Outside of right now. But yes, at any point in time, also, if you guys want to find the full schedule for this, mutual aid fundraiser, the schedule is right here. Doctor, thanks so for lurking. Thank you. You'll do better if you play it again. Don't worry about them being sick. I just feel bad for mainly the sculptor dude who specifically took time to save us, and bro's the first one to get plagued if you do anything there. And I'm like, how dare. Here's the schedule for the raid train going on. And again, outside of... Is that a emote? Oh my goodness, that's a horrible emote to have in. Bro, the Q and Otter raid trade, mutual raid train going on, and apparently, if you just type in Q, that shows up. I should change that because I should make it a lowercase. I guess. I think it's case sensitive. That's wild. Hold. Pause. Me going in. This is why we find things out now. Lowercase. I like that. Does this fix it? There we go. We like that one more. Bro? Does an uppercase Q just do that? It's really funny. Oh, hey, Busby! Oko and Raiders. I found that Subnautica is actually a cozy game as long as you're not afraid of the deep ocean. Hey, Tulip, how's it going? Is it going? Oh, so Busby, just starting out here before we get into talking about our mutual aid fundraiser event here, the raid trade. If you need to peace out, please do so. You've been streaming for like 9 hours. Please get that rest. Please take care of yourself. And also thanks so much for organizing this event, but please take care of yourself. Well, yes, hello Busby, hello Tulip. How's everyone doing? Raid train coming through. Q and Otter mutual aid raid train has reached its next stop, and we're gonna do some good together. Let's go. I want to shout out both of you. I will do Busby first, but everyone go follow Tulip as well. Oh, bro. How was your full stream, Busby? I've been lurking, but I definitely did not catch everything. But I was, again, finding out that Subnautica is apparently just a cozy game. That's what I got out of that situation. And everyone follow Busby, who has organized this event to help out our friends here, helping out the homies. And if you are able, guys, we have our pinned link as well up here for the Q and Otter mutual aid fundraiser going on. Any amount of donations are much appreciated and very helpful in keeping people housed. And now I'll read to make sure that I am not just messing up any information from the page with all the information. But yes, we're gonna play Trails Through Daybreak 2. If you guys are not familiar with this game, the general premise is that we are detectives not affiliated with the law. So basically people come to us with cases with high profile individuals, maybe like a celebrity, that wouldn't want all of their news just spread everywhere, kind of like down on the down low. We get to the bottom of things. I'm missing purples, yes, people's cases, so on and so forth. I was just saying before everyone came in that I was late on taking my ADHD meds, so we are only going up from here. But bro, it's not good in my head right now. Into a base building sim, you really did. That's the thing, you really did, and it's impressive, and I love that. I got jump scared because you forgot you were a mod here. Your brain's not working. Please get that rest. Please get that rest. Take care of yourself. And we're gonna do all the commands right now as well before we get into talking about queuing out and playing the game and giving a base rundown of all the things happening. But that's just the general premise of this game for people who might be unfamiliar with this. And we're just chilling with it. Oh yeah, guys, since everyone's coming in from the raid train as well. Pick my next nail colors, guys. You can do it. Hey, Plasma, you got second. Let's go. Everyone pick my next nail colors. So it's free, free raid here, guys. Just shout out colors. It could be anything, and I can have any variety. And I have 10 nails, so if we get 10 colors, I can just do all of them. Also, if we race at any point in time during our slot here, $100. We're starting at 265, so if we get the 365 before the ending of our... No, not Pop, you're never late. You're never late. You're perfectly on time whenever you arrive. So if you get 365, we'll also have a chat choice video game. You guys will submit any or say any video games you'd like to see here, and then we'll poll them, and that will be the next game that we play eventually in the future. I'll probably look for a sale if I don't have it already, but we will play it. As long as it's TOS games. Let me get all my commands. Oh yeah, yo, I've painted my nails with trans flag multiple times. Let's go. Most common nail colors are on the rare occasion that you color them. That's so fair. That's so fair. I would say I paint my nails fairly regularly. That's like the main thing I do. There's like, what can I do without having an enormous physical strain that would also like better my mental health? Paint my nails. All right, guys. We also have, okay, here's the schedule. Here's the full schedule. Again, that Busby organized this event for helping out the homies. I'm going through all the commands, guys. And I'm also just copying and pasting. That's why it's dead quiet. Me staring at Nightbot right now. Never paint them because you rock climb. Ooh, let's go. That's so cool. I have negative grip strength, so I'm gonna rock climb through you. Is that okay? Can I just like join you in that endeavor? Do I have to type it in? I copied it. Lord, what? I cannot copy and paste the command, guys. Got a top coat nail. Ooh, let's go. Nice. Like a clear one. Something you plan to figure out in a live stream. Ooh, I'm gonna live through you. I'm ready for it. I'm so ready. And also, I believe we can shout out Tulip right now, who the last thing I recently saw you playing was I'm doing this shout out. Elden Ring, you're doing great, and I believe in you. And also, the last time I saw you, you were doing like magic, like pyromancy going on. I believe in you. I am scared of having a fast boss and using that kind of magic going on, so I'm also living through you in that because that's so impressive. I swear I can spell. Let's go. I can sometimes spell, bro. Also, I forgot, if anyone's new here, hello, I'm Rai, or Crisis or Chorus, all work. Play a variety of games here, primarily of the RPG and hover variety. Again, we're playing a turn-based combat game today, but we're also playing through Sekiro, which we're playing again tomorrow. Also playing through, we don't play Xenoblade Chronicles, the extra chapter, and also playing around with using our incentive to play Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Might play that next week as well. Let's need to hook up my capture card. Okay. So we have our donate link as well, which is this. I always like remembering all the things we had to donate. I think that it's a cruel thing for that command, for a capital Q to be doing that. I changed the other command. I changed the other command, bro. And this is our one that we've had on for the entire time, who I think I'll probably default to using that because apparently a capital Q is just a RIP sign. So, here we are. I went in right before the raid came in. I changed that for the schedule command because I was like, no. It's your first playthrough and people have been telling you stuff like that. So much to look forward to. Elden Ring was also my first like FromSoft game going on. I hope you enjoy it. I really enjoyed the base game of Elden Ring. I do. I would say Bloodborne's my favorite, and I'm also enjoying Sekiro a lot. Dark Souls 1, also my beloved. But yes, I'm tapped out of the game still. Let me give the rundown once more of Q and Otter and the emergency fundraiser. And also through the pinned comment, you can get more information. But Otter and Q are a queer, trans, disabled couple facing housing insecurity due to Q's disability getting cut and multiple hospital stays. So we're wishing for the best for them in general, guys, and sharing all of our links, whether it is for the card or the is it Pally website, go a long way as well. And yes, they were getting help for March's rent as well, and now they're getting help with April's rent, so they don't get evicted. Again, get the full details here as well. But go help out the homies, guys. We're always here to help out the homies. Pally? Okay, thank you. I can't read. After it's over, I hope you have a lovely time. Yo, I hope you have a lovely time! And for streaming later on, I want to catch you too. But yes, we're here to chill with it. We're here to vibe. We're here to lock in with more trails. And again, we're probably streaming on Thursday as well because I typically stream longer than the stream is going to be. And I want to lock in with a long day with this, but we also want to help out the homies. So we're here today for the next 3 hours. A little over that, but next 3 hours. Spreading the word for a great cause here. And again, if you are unable to donate, make sure you spread the word. And if you are able to donate, much appreciated, as always. Again, we have our incentive here. I was last minute coming up with things, and that's what I came up with. So, we are here. And if you're unfamiliar with Trails for Daybreak, we are currently looking for information and finding a serial killer who is connected to, like, a magic relic. Because, of course, of course. That we are trying to also get back because we have all 7 besides the final 8th one. So, we're trying to get that magic relic for ourselves as well to prevent bad things from happening. So, as we go through doing our miscellaneous detective tasks, we're just gonna chill with it. I guess. But how's everyone doing? Checking in on everyone coming in through the raid train as well. Everyone like, hello, how's it going? But yes, welcome on in everyone from the raid train going on. We will be here for the next, again, 3-ish hours before we take you over to the next stop. And this raid train is also going on into tomorrow, so make sure to follow along. If you hit 100 raised, are you going to have chat submit options and then run a poll? Yes. Unless we don't really get any submissions, then I would just poll also with like a straw poll. I want people to have like opportunities to like submit in, So that can also be a backup if we feel that we don't really get many submissions or any submissions. Not late? No, you again, guys, anyone coming in from a raid train? You always arrive at the perfect time. Always. No one's ever late. I always stare. Is that's from Peak, right? The little guy. Love that little guy. You had to get dinner? Ooh, what'd you get? What'd you have? What's everyone's most recent like meal of choice, depending on time zones, I had a stir-fried tofu green bean Some noodles going on. That was nice. That was nice. I need to remember how to play the game again. We play a lot of games here, like all at once, like different games throughout the week. And I always just forget how to play games. Ramen with veggies. Oh, let's go! We almost have the same thing. We almost have the same thing, Busby. But honestly, Busby and I are the same person. I do steal their brain cell, so. Got a salad, cucumber, orange, red, yellow, bell pepper. Ooh, I love a free shavakadu. Oh, let's go. And some cheese. Nice, nice. That sounds great. I haven't had a salad in a minute. What's everyone's favorite, like, dressing? I think a balsamic. I think I like balsamic the most. I think it's my go-to. Here's our main character for right now. Swin. Nadia is the pink one, and Elaine has the... I want to say that's light brown hair. But then I look at her portrait, and that's definitely blonde. Either or. Either or. I've also started appreciating the balsamic vinaigrette. Oh, it's so nice. It's always so nice. So we just started out on this route right here, so we have so much stuff to buy. I have copious amount of money to spend. We can also go into our augmented reality in-game and just do some fighting. We're here to chill with it. We're here for our chill vibes. Melt in your mouth stew. I could go for stew. I could. You did chili oil instead of dressing, but it is a zesty. Ooh! Sweating. Oh, I love a chili oil. That sounds great. And I've never thought to put that in a salad, so thank you for the idea. It's so nice. It is. Can I make that? I can. Chill, chill, chill. Oh. Guys, we had like an almost 10-hour stream, the last stream we did. And I didn't even notice it was getting that long. I have a problem, and it's probably good that I'm part of a raid train, so I can't just be like here forever, because I have a problem. I do. I have a problem. Yes, also, Anonymous Confession submissions are open until May 3rd for anyone who wants to submit any of their anonymous confessions, and we'll read them out on stream. Again, your name's not attached to it at all, so you can say, like, anything going on. And we hit the incentive for that during our Aryathon, so that is there. I believe that's the last of the community-based polls we have? Well, not polls, like submissions. From this prior event. But yeah. We got nothing new. I'll buy more carrots. Do you guys like carrots? I love them. I want to make a curry. Dressing until you... Never used dressing until you tried chili oil. Ooh. Plain salad. Honestly, if I don't have a dressing I can eat, I eat those plain leaves. It's quite nice. Most dressings are vinegar based. Yeah, I can't have most dressings because a lot of them have dairy or eggs or fish. Yo, let me into the bath. I need it for my extra achievement points, bro. Let's play. Yeah, exactly. Some spinach. Love a spinach. What other? Oh, one of my favorites is as a snap pea. Bro, she just dies in there. If you don't use certain things, it's very limiting. Love snap. Yes! I love snap peas so much. Yeah, I am allergic to eggs. And my body does not agree with dairy at all. So that crosses off so many dressings. Rebecca hasn't gone outside for over a decade now. Rebecca relatable. She's been working really hard to overcome her fears, though. Try just about everything you can think of. Her main roadblock is talking to people she's not familiar with. I'm sure she'll get it someday. Rebecca being over there being relatable. It's like most dressings, it is. That's why I'm like a balsamic vinaigrette is great for me. But also if you don't like vinegar, that obviously takes it off the list, right? But chili oil is such a good idea. And now I want that. I actively want that right now. I don't think we can get anything. We're still early game in this game. Works for you? I hope so. I have some. I can make it right now. I just am like, stop, wait, guys. I need to go do something really quick. And you just hear crunching. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Even though as follows on consumer would stay in lurk mode, but thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. And thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you, thank you. Again, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, and you. Can I not unlock these? Oh, I can. Ooh. I should. I should. What is everyone's favorite things to put in a salad? Again, I like snap peas a lot. I've been loving putting like edamame in a vegetable mix, I should say, I guess, because I haven't really had like a salad in a bit. I've been doing like a lot of stir-fried vegetables. It's only 40 for you here? Bro, what are you doing? Some pet care. I hope everything goes well with that. Yo, thank you so much for being here. Look in the back. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yes, if anyone can keep the raid train open to lurk as well, it is also a huge help. Again, if you were not in a place to be donating, sharing the link goes a long way, and also just chilling with the raid train goes a long way as well. Okay. I need to unequip everything from the other side. Okay, yeah, we got that bonus for going to the bathhouse. And I need to unequip everything from them over here because I don't have enough stuff yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think he's gonna be on this side, but he doesn't have anything on him anyway right now, actually. Okay. I did that and didn't equip anything. Okay. A break? Sure. And I think that Renee was gonna be on this side, so I'll put Renee over here. Oh gosh, he needs to be unlocked. Okay, we're not gonna deal with Renee until he actually joins us. I have nothing for him. I got Mirage. What do we want for you? Sure. I have nothing that's high enough for the extra stuff for them right now. Otto! Oh my goodness! Welcome on in, Raiders! How's your guys doing today? Hello, hello. We're part of a mutual aid fundraiser raid train going on right now. We are helping keep two lovely members of the LGBTQ community housed. So if anyone wants to share the link going on right now, or if you're in a position to donate, also donate link up above. But how is your stream, Otto? What are you guys doing today? I mean, hello, hello. The beard is rating. Hope you like cheese. Much love, much love. Yes, let me get you a shout out. How was your stream, guys? And if anyone needs to raid and fade, raid and run, please do so. Take care of yourselves, eat, not rest, all that good stuff. We're playing Trails Through Daybreak 2 right now. Essentially, we are having detective hours. That's like the main premise of this game. Right now, we're trying to track down a serial killer using a magic relic. And everyone go follow Otto if you're not already. Adobeard here. They play a lot of Final Fantasy. We were playing Lufia earlier. Let's go. Playing Kingdom Hearts, going through the Kingdom Hearts series. Go send them love, guys. If you like some RPG time, they are definitely the person for you. Also, such a loving and caring community. And they're also just a loving and caring human being in general. And if you guys love cheese, you also know where you should go. It's over there. Let's go. I'm glad you're having a fun time with that series. It looks like so much fun. And I hope that you have been well as well. I've been missing more of your streams because I've been working on unpacking stuff. But I want to lock in with more of your streams because they're always a great time. They're always a great time. And thank you so much for bringing your community on over. If anyone's new here, hey, I'm Rai, or Chorus or Chorus. All work. We play a variety of games here, primarily of the RPG and horror variety. Really like both of those, but we play a bit of everything. So if anyone has any favorite game suggestions, I'm always down to hear them too. You'd enjoy them? I think so too. I think so too. From what I've seen of you play them, I think so as well. And I'm actually going to write it down so I remember it. One moment, guys. One moment. Because I agree. Let's go. Because that looks, again, they look so much fun. And I still need to play the second Xenoblade Chronicles to give my thoughts on it compared to 1. I want to play that like soon though. Really place is shooting well. It is. It is mostly the one thing that I don't particularly like is that I have to climb stairs every day, but that's okay. There's working AC. There are 2 little cats, little meow meows going on, and that's just such a highlight for me, you know. Have you played Dragon Age? So we tried playing Dragon Age, but you can't play the older ones on newer PCs while having OBS open. They react in a really weird way, so we need to play the older Dragon Age games like on a console. But I do want to play them. We tried before. I have not played them, but I want to. There's 2 for the SNES and 1 for Game Boy Color and 1 for the Game Boy Advance, which we're doing right now. Ooh, let's go. You need to play them again sometime. Yeah, I really want to play them because I think they'd be right up my alley. I think I would have such a great time with them. I think it'd be absolute. Yeah, I really want to. I need to get on that realistically. And then also, I'm sure the more recent ones probably would be okay with PC. But I want to play them in order. Then we need a tattoo from. Oh, let's go. That is so cool. I'm trying to think. What video game would I want a tattoo from? No, I can't say that because we've played Yakuza and I'm like, I want the full back tattoo. I actually can't say that. I can't be like, what do I want? I voiced it so much. Oh, we're seeing all this Cyberpunk. Ooh, let's go. Yeah, Otto has great tattoos, guys. If you ever go to see their streams, you should like ask to see them because they're amazing. 2 out of 3 favorite game series. Ooh, let's go. I'm on a Mass Effect tattoo. I need to play Mass Effect as well. I have not played that. I need to get that for a console though because I don't like the launcher. What launcher is it? It's an EA launcher. Yeah, I don't like it. So I want to get it for console. I'm trying to get extra bonuses here. Absolutely, you need to have played Mass Effect. Should I go in order? Does it matter if I go in order? Earth and Verse? Do I want that? I can put Earth Arts on him. Yeah, we'll do it. It does? Okay, so it's one of the ones that you need to play in order. Because I've heard that you can play like Dragon Age, theoretically, not fully connected. Like you play like one maybe without playing another, but they kind of like nod into the other stories. So I need to play. Okay, gotcha. Thank you guys for letting me know. I'll go Flare Impact, I guess. Give me attack. Lovely. I'll do 3 and then Andromeda. Yeah, I know that's the most recent one. When we did ranking chats husbandos waifus / fictional crushes, there were a lot of Mass Effect and Dragon Age characters, and I'm like, I'm just going off of vibes right now. And apparently I did fairly well. So that was nice. You should do your phone from the latest game. Ooh. Theoretically, you can drama separately from the trilogy, but I recommend the trilogy first. Got you. Got you. I need to find these for consoles. I didn't do a lane yet. Oh gosh dang it. I'm running out of things to equip. Oh. Only series, other series is, Persona! One day, guys, I have played Persona, and we played a bit of 3, the remake 3. But I love Persona, and I want to play 1 and 2. I would get a Persona tattoo in a heartbeat. Me over here. Persona, wait. We're on Game Pass? Yeah, I don't get Game Pass, unless it's like a PlayStation 1. At some point, but I don't care, don't know what from there. I love Persona so much. One day, again, guys, we will get Persona 6. It might be in a very far distant future, but you know. Really want to play. Yeah, I need to as well. I really want to. Yes, doggo. I agree. And I know they're working on theoretically, a 4 remake. And I'm always in my corner like, I don't think that 4 needs a remake, but I get it. But I also don't think that 4 needs a remake. We have side quests. Yeah, what's up? Oh, now I want to play all the Personas. I've even been thinking of playing 1 and 2. 2 being 2 separate games as well, but I want to play, so I guess like the first like 3. We also received reports of a large dangerous monster in the area. Oh, I'm down. So you can Persona 4, you know, in the VA for Chie from Golden for 8 years. And in person, oh, let's go! That's so cool! That's so cool! Like some problematic stuff, like what they did in 3. I could definitely go for all of them. Real and true. I didn't play the original 3, I only seen like most of it and knew what happened going on. I can only think of one main problematic thing that I know about in 3, but it's the 3 FES. That I do judge Atlas for harshly. It's literally the sweetest. Hey, let's go! Chie is your favorite character? Nice. Kanji's my favorite from 4.
あったな。新しい 4S 記事。
なあちゃん的には見なかったことにしてもいいと思うな。それじゃあ2人とも。
I'll tell you, Kanji and are your favorites. During the field trip, oh, I don't know about this. So what we frequently talk about and judge Atlas for, we don't actually frequently judge them, but in FES, like the port of Persona 3, that where they added the female main character, there is a romance route for the 10-year-old, and we do frequently judge Atlas for this. Your dog's name is Kenji. Oh, I love that name. Let's go. Now, hey, Boa Bird, did you learn a new fact today by coming in at that point in time? I'm so sorry. Definitely judge them for that. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm like. That's why we don't like frequently talk about it. But if we ever talk about like problematic or like not great things Atlas has done, that's where I start. Yeah, take me to the park, bro. I want to go take out a monster. So this game series, guys, has current 13 games out. We're on 12. We're almost caught up. Oh, that's such a nice like mix of different breeds. That's so cool. Yeah, cute. Yeah. I have had so many dogs in my lifetime. I don't have any currently, but I always say that, like, the next dog I would ever want is, like, one of those giant dogs that's the size of a bear. I want a dog that just is the size of a building. It's gigantic. Yeah, I would see that. I can get that, yeah. And them die on that hill with you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, welcome to Memorial Park. Oh, you're that bracer? Oh, yes, Elaine. It's nice to see you again. Heard you're having trouble with a monster in the area? Yes, unfortunately. Put in a request the CID, but I guess they decided the guild should deal with it. It's all the same to us. The monster's at the far end of the waterfront. I'll get someone to open the gate for you. We believe. That would make sense for, like, large dog, right? Yeah. That's so cute, though. Have you seen that? I think that's, like, one of the things, one of the breeds I would, look into. I want one of those dogs that could, like, carry, you could, like, not actually, but, like, ride into battle, you know? Don't actually get on them, but you know. At some point, yeah, I get what you were saying, Otto, in which even if like these games go on sale for like $5 to $10 each, that still racks up really fast. I completely agree. Because a lot of these games do go on sale for like $10 or less, but there is 13 of them. So that does rack up very fast. I agree. I want to show him off. I want to see him. We have a Discord, but you're not in any way being forced to join. That is a precarious place to place that. You'll join? Exclamation mark Discord. Yeah, exactly. Because, yeah, I remember you were talking about that the last time. I think that was the last time I rated in to you. It's still a lot of money? Yes, I completely agree. My main, like, saving point on that is that, we've played this series for, like, a year and a half, so it's been a very spread out amount of me getting them. I hit the wrong button. Also, that's our schedule for the week, but since it's a shorter stream for us, I do want to probably stream on Thursday as well. Should I level them up? I can't. I have an item for that, right? Okay, now we're all at least level 19. Chill. We only need to fight these dudes for our, like, monster encyclopedia. But I do want to fill that out, so... Good games to play. Yakuza, my beloved. Yakuza, my beloved. But that's also a lot of money, and I completely understand. I locked in so hard with Yakuza that all of the games, even though they're like roughly like 100 hours each, we definitely played them all in 3 months. Wasn't sad? Oh, I must see. I must see. I'm going. I'm looking. Oh my gosh, they're perfect. My most recent, it wasn't my doggo, it was my roomie's doggo. My old roomie's doggo was a part husky. And she was just like an off-white. I love a husky with like the more like copper coat. They're so cute. This is so cute. Bro, everyone, if you guys are in Discord, go look at doggo because this is adorable. Thank you for sharing. Yes, this is so cute. The most precious doggo in all of the lands. Thank you. Oh my. Animals be precious, guys. Thank you so much again for sharing. Oh my goodness! This is so cute. This is so cute. Bro, all us over here. All of us over here like, oh my god, they're so good. Yes, puppy! Yo, so cute. So cute. You're taking your time with them. Do you want to play them all? I have a Yakuza problem. When I say I have a Yakuza problem, guys, that's what I mean. It was probably for the best for me that they kind of slowed down on releasing Yakuza games, because they were kind of doing like one every year. Because I would play them on release. A live pet react? Bro, that doggo is so precious. I want that doggo in my life every single day. But yes, Otter, thank you so much for sharing. Plan on cosplaying Kiryu and Majima? Great taste. Great taste. Majima be my favorite. I wouldn't understand video games, but would support your interest. I don't know. Bro goes to the karaoke every single like day. I think he'd understand. Bro loves karaoke a lot. You wanna cosplay Goromi? Goromi is great. If I ever have the option to have Majima in like a specific outfit, I always do be picking the Goromi outfit. My guy, please. Thank you. Help, you have a fantastic time. Yes, take care, take care. Thanks so much again for the raid on earlier. And I hope that you have a great food time. And a great time in general. Again, everyone's on level on 2. Auto/Adobe are here. They're absolutely amazing, and you will not regret ever following them. Please send that level on over. Can I fish here? Oh, lovely. Ow, bro, I'm trying to fish. I love video game fishing, guys. Video game fishing is just my beloved. Thank you for lurking. Looks like you're finishing early. Let's go, you got this. I believe in you, Pop. Oh, we missed. Whoopsies. Do an intro. I'm just gonna vibe. Yes, please do so. Take care of yourself. Self-care is the best care, guys. Also, as always, guys, I know we might have some new people in here. Please always lurk. We very much appreciate our lurkers. Never feel obligated to chat and chat. We appreciate you being here for any amount of the stream. I always say that time is that one resource you can never get back. And I really appreciate anyone spending any amount of time here. Oh, at least it missed her. She's the one who has the range attacks. Nice. Oh, students, so he's got on PJs. I completely understand that. I always talk about this, as someone with a chronic illness and disability myself. The amount of effort and energy it takes to shower, I feel like is not understood by many people. It takes so much. I completely understand. It's one of the most taxing things. Okay, we have a crit? Okay. You missed, bro. Okay, now we need to heal though. Nadia can heal. Just not herself? Okay, she's not going to hurt though. Oh, they're gonna heal? Okay, we need to take them out now. Nice. We didn't even need to fight them. I really wanted to be able to fish. All new? I'm ready. I could realistically sit here all day. Ooh. The visual sound design in this. Oh, it's so nice. So playing all these games, it's been so much fun to see all the improvements in like gameplay mechanics, but also the visuals over. So these games started coming out in the early 2000s, and it's an ongoing series even now. So I think like 2004-ish to 2026. It's been so cool like watching all the developments. Ah, I get a little too overzealous. There's only one more fish here that we haven't gotten. What is it? I loved the pixel art sprites. I loved them a lot. Ugh. Not the new one. B though.
空 ここだ 悪くないな
The rainbow trout, the pride trout. Let's go. The sprite's got some nice refinements. Is wild. Are you talking about Risha's boobs bouncing even in chibi form? Yeah, they did do that. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I stared at that little, like, sprite and I was like, there's no way. Is that not what you were talking about? I always just stared at her. I'm like, there's no way they did that, bro. They changed. Oh yes, they did. They did make improvements every time. Good for her. Sorry for her back. Both of them, yeah. On both of those. Yeah, she walked a little bit when she like was she was an NPC for a while. And I was just like, there's no way. There was a way though, and they did do that. You guys have a chest over here? The party member buff. For real though. Although this game does a really good job with a lot of the NPC characters still having like fairly unique designs, which is always nice to see. Sometimes you like can look at a character and immediately tell that they're an NPC versus a playable character. Nice. And the real question is there new fish in here? I need them to get off me. Big catch. Somebody, I am. I just like look at a character and I'm like, you can't be played. The pride trout's back. That was fast. I want the big catch. I want the carp. They really like the pride trout, and I do too. The entire stream is just me fishing. Bruh. One day we'll get the main fish. Does it lend this one more? No, it does not. It does not matter. If I use a different bait.
ここだ 悪くないな
But not the big catch. That's alright. That's alright. We still got it. Side quest. Oh boy, they look like they're gonna murder me. I'm gonna save because we're playing on hard. So I think if we die, they say that it doesn't let you use like quick saves for when you die in a fight, but I don't think that they follow through with that. But yeah, let me do that.
このまま攻めるわよ
You need to be like on them. Oh boy. I will make him go twice. Just to hopefully maybe stay a little bit alive. That was nice. Alright, we want to take out that one at least. On du toit, guys. Soul Sucker Tentacle. Bring in big damage. We can get fire and wind, you say? As I sip coffee at 11:30 p.m. Oh, no, let me You can lift that? I got a canned coffee after. Oh, what kind? My favorite. I love Boss coffee, guys. I have a problem. And the only thing that's saving me is that it's an import in the US from Japan, so I can't get it all the time. You're tired but not sleep tired? That's so real. Like, so like fully like exhausted going on. I completely understand. You have a heal, right? Okay. Premier brand oat milk vanilla latte. Pepper. Yeah, canned coffee, it's really hard to find anything that, so if you don't like a black coffee, it's really hard to find a non-dairy canned coffee. I completely agree. Just in general.
任せて。ほらほらほら。ごめんね。ズバッと。残念。正気。スペース解放。任せたよ。
Do we want Nonapalooza? We do.
ナディアさん。頼んだよ、クマール隊長。そこのけそこのけ。
When it isn't a can, yeah, I drink black coffee, Boss coffee. That's like what I would drink in there, and I'm like, this is my favorite. It's my favorite thing.
任せたわよ。頼む。任せて。そこだ。光。
少しはあいつに近づけた。
Want you?
まだまだいけそうだね。もっと。少しは力になれたかしら。報酬が振り込まれたわ。
Was there anything over here before we leave? I think ads are approaching you guys as well, so I won't do anything like story related.
こっちじゃないな。
Do we need to go that way? Man. No fish around here? Okay. Bum.
一息つけたな。
We did what we needed to here, right? Yeah, okay.
Go, go.
Go, go. Google, no. Mhm. And after everyone comes back from the ads as well, we'll talk again about Q and Honor. Who we're having this mutual aid fundraiser raid train for. Yeah, we want the message board here. I want to go shopping first, though. No, pick it up. I'll pick it up now. Eddie works at one of the roasted chestnut stalls I run, but it's in a few days since he's shown up. And considering his past with Desire, a gang, I worry he might have had a run-in with a few gangsters. Would you mind looking into what happened? If you need more info, I'll be the terrace in front of the station. And thank you for watching those ads, guys, as we are again part of this raid train having a mutual aid fundraiser for Q and Otter, who are in need of help to continue having housing for this month. You can get all the information also by clicking in that link from the pinned comment. If we raise up to $365 within the ending of our time slot, we'll have a chat's choice game. Chat can suggest any games as long as they're TOS. We will poll for the top one for what we will be playing in the near future. But in general, if you are unable to donate as well, hanging out the raid train is a huge help, and also sharing around that link is a huge help as well, because we want all of the homies to have the bare minimum necessities and more, but at least that. So if you're able, please consider donating into that. And now we need to go find Eddie. Bro, he sells chestnuts. I was gonna say Eddie's nuts, but like, he sells chestnuts. It's already there. I think I have 2 or 1 of everything.
ぜひまた来てくださいね。
The covers.
どうしましょうか。
I have nothing new.
ぜひまた来てくださいね。
メンテナンスはお任せよ。
I do want Saint Arrow. I want Chrono Drive. I want Ice Hammer. Do you guys have Prison? No? Oh
お
man.
力になれたなら何よりです。
Oh, welcome. Would you like some coffee? Well, guys, topical. What we were talking about. You know, I've noticed those T-phones have been around an awful lot lately. They seem useful. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we all have the latest news at our fingertips.
さて、何にしようか。
Banana smoothie! Oh, I love that. Strawberry banana, peanut butter banana.
ご満足いただけたかな。
Do we need to go to the Bracer Guild? I don't think so, but we'll stop him. See if there's anyone we know. Okay, you don't hate me specifically. Hello, Albus, Regina. Working even on standby, are we? Elaine, welcome back. Oh, you brought company. These must be Arkwright Solutions' newest substitute Spriggans. For a pair of teens, you look pretty on top of your game. Thanks for chipping in on the guild's requests. By the way, well, yes, we were expecting big results out of you. You got it, boss. So, are those laptops for the investigation? This is for a different assignment. We've been getting a lot more orbital network-related jobs recently. A byproduct of T-phones entering the market. They've introduced a whole slew of new criminal activity, from online fraud into malicious hacking. T-phones, by the way, are like cell phones. I've been giving Alice a few primers while we work through the cases. The basics come easily enough, but this sort of mine is more above Regina's forte than mine is. Back to what I was saying though, can we use this comms log to determine the nearest relay station? Sure can. Remember that protocol NLS procedure? You can cross-reference at the list of relay stations. Being a Brister seems pretty tough. In this day and age, it's imperative that we keep our body and knowledge up with the times. Issues where we can't determine the root cause, such as service disruptions, and force us to look outward for assistance. That tracks. It's the whole reason you came knocking for me and S in the first place. Okay. Man, I really just want chili oil on, like, some vegetables now. That's such a good idea. You're still here for the entirety of the prior game. You were standing here too. And I get it. Stairs are killer. Energy jelly. They don't really taste the best, but you know, it's okay. Oiled sardines. Absolutely not. You all need this? Oh my god. They're taking all my money. Okay, sure. Weapon still there. Yeah, Sucky, you want these two? Alright. Sure, bro. And what does Elaine want? Yes? Okay. Uh-huh. No, I think we have enough. And... Chill. And there is stores on the top floor, right? Yes. What the heck is that? I know what it means, but... Oh, bro. Oh. I could never drink it, guys. Was that the vending machine that's new stuff? Okay. I just need to keep an eye on the time because we do have to raid out one time, which is in like 2 hours, 15 minutes. And again, we'll be live tomorrow with Sekiro. And I do want to actually stream on Thursday as well and probably play more Trails. We weren't planning on streaming on Thursday, but I do want to play more Trails. Where? Oh, over here. Bruh. Are you the Thompson that sent in the request? Ah, yes, I take that means you're the Spriggan, correct? You're a bit different from what I had imagined. Well, the guy who usually does these jobs had to leave Edith for a bit, so we're here helping out. We're fully equipped to take care of things, as well as any Spriggan would. We've also been made aware of the going-ons behind the scenes in the capital. You can rely on us. I see. In that case, I feel like I've seen that woman before. Maybe it's just my imagination. Shall we get down to it? Of course, whenever you're ready. Request was something about someone named Eddie going missing, right? Right. I'll go ahead and give you the full rundown. You see, I run several food stands throughout the capital. Eddie started working at a stand selling roasted nuts at the end of last year. It's a name from Van's notes. The son of the general store owner in Old Town. He used to be a member of the gang called Desire. Former gang member, huh? Sounds like foul play could be involved. Is that why you put out a force brigade instead of going to the guild or police? That's right. I'm telling you, Eddie turned over a new leaf. He's a really hard worker. I can't believe that he'd up and leave without saying a word to anyone. So, do you think you'd find out what happened to him? What do you think we should do? Of course. Alright, leave it to us. Certainly have no objections. Not to mention, if there's any possibility that he's in danger, it's my duty to help. Appreciate it. Please find out whatever you can. I'd like to lend you all a hand, but I do have to get back to work after this. If you find anything out in the meantime, feel free to contact me. And we'll do our best. Alright then, I'll be waiting for good news. Zaire, huh? According to Van, several of their members were brutally killed a couple of days ago, and now 4 members gone missing. It's certainly possible that these events are connected, but we shouldn't jump to conclusions at this stage. Let's do things slowly. We should start by talking to people on Van's network who might know Eddie. We know who Eddie's mom is, don't we? Let's get to it then. To the Newberry General Store.
OSPG 始めるとしましょう。
The general store? Oh, okay, in the prior area. I want to go shopping though.
行きましょう。
So we're hitting up the whole town first. I'm sure he's fine. Welcome to Macmillan Cafe. Take a seat wherever you'd like. This Tyro district can get rather lively. My goal is to provide a place of solace in the midst of all that hubbub. We get customers of all sorts here, each with their own wants, and strive to accommodate that. So please, let me know if you have any special concerns. Oh, I want to make a blueberry muffin. Those might be chocolate, although they do look like blueberry. Oh, that sounds great.
ようこそおいでくださいました。今後ともどうかごひいきに。
Anyone up here that we know? No, but there's a cat. Oh my, that's a... Kageyoshi. What is this rude little fuzzball's problem? Shoo, go yell at someone your own size. If a random stray cat walked up to me, I would think that it's our destiny to just be together forever, really. I would bring them home. Now, does Swin want to watch a movie or no? Ah, man, he doesn't want to watch a movie. I can go with Van. Winter combo. Popcorn, my favorite. Butter and lemon. I don't know how I would feel about a popcorn lemon flavored. And I like a lemonade, and I like lemon and stuff. I just don't know how I would like that. And of course the churro. Food truck, okay. Salad, yo, also topical. We were talking about salad earlier. Welcome to Stuart Bookstore. Browse around, and you're sure to find something that suits your fancy. After installing a computer to manage our inventory last year, we've been experimenting with a number of other services as well. Our new online ordering reservation system, for example, has been very well received. Eventually, I'd like to implement a mail order service that delivers directly from the warehouse to customers. They require coordinating with vendors, however. That's still a work in progress. Thank you. I don't know anyone there. Man, let's go to the restaurant. Almond tofu. Ooh, yes. Hot and sour soup. I'd go too. I would have that as well. Huh. Okay. Is that all that was? It was just cash? I was like, what is that? There we are. I don't want to go to Martian Garden yet because I want to be able to have like all the currency up in there. So let me have leg there real quick. The cops. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Sure, can I like low-key want to just jump into those. Ooh, more cash. Yeah, okay, last area? No, last area we can go into safely right now without encountering main story or a side quest, yeah. Veggie sticks. Ooh, I mean, I would be down. Thank you. What's that? Oh, it's just the. It's literally stuff like a manhole. Oh. Frying food. Do I see one up here? No. I will. I will access our augmented reality to see if we can get some gacha pools. There's like a gamba system in this game. Only with like, of course, in-game currency. But I'm over here like, yes. Yeah, the church is joining us in here. Almost feels like we're really here. Is there stigmas? Those Monarch engineers must be really something. Telling us technology far exceeds the base spaces we can create. Might as well take quick information.
一度手を組んだだけの我々にここまで手伝わせる図太さはさておいても
相変わらず一言多いっつのだがまあ
Appreciate you pitching in. Hey.
担当者の姉さんも
You're about okay at it without saying glance too. I guess she expecting some good aid out of you. Look at us teaming up with the Dominions again. Who'd have thunk it? It's not a lot of you, right? Just 12 or something? When we were gotten to know too up until now. Yeah, well, we've already plenty about you. Whereas you were kind enough to turn over some artifacts. Not for busting one of them into pieces. This is the first I'm hearing of that. I reserved her right to remain silent. Is that supposed to fool? Enough teasing, Celis. We've had your fun. Some are pointing fingers at this stage. We know it was an unavoidable consequence. Anyway, it's nice to finally put some faces to the rumors. This probably won't be a long-term thing, but hey, good to work with you. Likewise. Now we added to my party. Ooh. Oh yeah, I need to build someone else. If we're gonna run around in here. Well, it depends if they added a new. They did not, but I can clear it again and get more rewards, so we should do that. Okay. I was here for this though. Gamba. We got the well, we can't go up from here. This is the best one. We do need more materials, though. We do. I will also try to do this off stream because I'll probably keep playing after we're done stream today, just so we can have unlimited gamba. It's a pretty solid amount of stuff. I was using this a lot. Do we? Oh yeah, I got heated roar. You're maxed out.
歓迎すんでゆっくりしてってな。チャージ開始。受け取り。
Oh, yeah. Items. I want to repair data if I can. Glasses data. Okay, do we want easy marble, chic, or I want hip.
毎度あり。必要なもんがあったら言うてや。
No, we're chill.
Alright.
Nice. Who you have new?
注文は何でしょうか。
Fruit sandwich.
ありがとうございました。
That would be tasty, but I think that they're probably implying the like whipped cream fruit sandwiches.
よければおいで。何でも言ってちょうだいな。
Dried mango. I actually am not a fan of mango, but I do like dried mango.
またいつでもおいで。
Give it up. Holy, that's so fast. Thank you. Alright, we got everything. No, we didn't get everything new. This place. Oh, a new upgraded fishing line. Dumplings. More fishing bait because I need that. And then exchange. Perfect. Alrighty. Ooh, more fishing gear. Do not nice. Main quest time. Oh, sorry, we're looking for Eddie. Eddie's nuts, of course. Again, apparently the loading times in the next game are better, because they're definitely quite long in this. Oh, hello. Are you the ones filling in for Van while he's away? That's right. We have something like we'd like to ask you about. It's about your son. Has something happened to him? I thought he was finally getting his life on track. I mean, he's been coming by so often lately. But then he just stopped and no one's seen or spoken to him since. Doesn't need to jump to conclusions just yet, although it is a bit concerning that he hasn't been home recently. Eddie hasn't shown up to work either, so his boss at the food stand wants us to check on him. So we came to you. We were hoping he might have told you where he was heading. Causing trouble for his boss, too. Well, I'm not sure this would be helpful, but the last time I saw him, he seemed a little anxious. He told me he wasn't going to be back for a while. I figured he meant he was going to be busy with work. I had a feeling he's gotten himself into trouble again. After all, his gang was pretty angry about him leaving. I'm worried they might be holding a grudge. I understand your concern, but I think the chances of that are pretty low. Most of the Desires higher ups are either dead or wounded, and their leader is in custody, and as an organized gang, they're practically finished. Don't they have the manpower to go after anyone who's left? Well, really, that doesn't explain where Eddie's gone. If you have the time, I would genuinely appreciate you keeping an eye out for him. I need to make sure that idiot son of mine is safe. Leave it to us, we'll do everything we can to find him. Well, now we know he hasn't been home. Coupled with the fact that he didn't tell his mom anything useful, we're back where we started. The Blacklight District's probably being our best bet then. Considering the people involved, I mean. Actually, I suggest we seek out a more reliable source. I believe Van mentioned wanting to introduce you to a couple, if the opportunity presented itself. Hello there, you must be Van's newest little assistants. My name is Bermodi, I'm a bartender. However, I'm also known for my intimate relations with Van. Is that so? I'd love to hear the stories you have. I understand any hesitancy you might have about him, but he's one of the best information dealers out there. Both Van and I make great use of him. With that, let's get back to business. Bermodi, there's still something I wanted to ask you. Anything for you, Elaine? Based on timing, I assume you'd like to know about the happenings around Desire? Sounds like you know exactly what's going on then. Of course. Past few days, the remaining members have been disappearing one after another. It would seem the other gangs have finally declared a hunting season. Oh. Some other members have faced capture already. And many more have gone into hiding. Hunting season? Zara was an organization with cunning leadership. That leadership always made sure they were at the top of the underworld. To see their ambitions fulfilled, however, they made the choice to trample upon a number of other gangs. Unsurprisingly, this created enemies. Enemies who have the perfect opportunity to enact revenge on their past tormentors. Now that Desire's down on its luck. Is that the gist of it? Bingo! The situation has been escalating at a rapid pace lately. Most of these hunters aren't even attempting to hide who they're targeting anymore. It seems that one group was recently acting up in Center Marche. Be a good place to start. I appreciate the intel. Head over now. There's no need for that, after all. Only the best for my dearest Van and Elaine. So when Nadia, feel free to use a little me to your advantage in the future. If you're in a pinch, just give me a ring. Of course, we appreciate it. Thanks, Barry. Well, that's a new one. I'm looking forward to chatting with you in the future. So we have our next destination. We'll look into what the gangs are doing in Marche and see if we get information on Eddie. I don't know if he's a target of this hunting season. You have to admit, time's a little convenient. No way, it's not related. Don't have any other leads at the moment either. Let's find someone familiar with the Marche and see if they know anything. Alright. Let's go see. Thank you for watching those ads, guys. Reminder that we are also still a part of the mutual aid fundraiser Raid Train for Q and Otter, keeping them housed. If you are able to donate, that'd be much appreciated. And if you are not able to donate, sharing and spreading the word also goes a long way. Oh, can I go in here? I didn't realize I could go up here. Oh. You're going after former Desire members. Yes, something like that has happened around here. Some people last night in the back alleys were wondering if I saw anyone that could be a Desire member. I didn't want to get involved, and personally, I think it's much more interesting to watch from the sidelines. Doesn't look like there's much of a hunt going on now, though. It's probably because they moved on to another location. You're a sharp one. Desire members aren't idiots. If someone comes to search, you'd naturally find a place to lie low. Most of the place to do that would be the sewers. Until recently, Jeffrey Hill was using it as a temporary hideout. I think you might be right. I saw some rough-looking types run in that direction a little while ago. Guessing they were found out and had to resort to bunkering down in the sewers. Sounds like we got here just in time then. Let's head out. We should get going. That's a very convenient fact that we found the exact person who knew about that. I mean, they did have an exclamation mark over their head, but... Surely if I could fish in here, I would have done it already, right? Oh boy. Didn't I just say we were in the wrong? Please, just let me go. I'll give you all my Mira. Shut up. No amount of Mira is gonna pay us back for all the years of suffering you put us through. Desire's reign is at an end. Now get down on your knees and beg like the dogs you are. Guessing these Desire pricks weren't so high and mighty after all. Pisses me off that we were under their heel for so long. How we tie their legs and let them go for a swim? No, please. You don't want me to really die, right? It's not an appeal for mercy. Don't you remember, when you did stuff like this? That'll be enough of that. Sorry, but I'm not willing to overlook senseless violence. Who are you? This is none of your business. Well, looks like that info was spot on. They should know what's going on. Well, they'll spill their guts one way or another. Although I prefer not to resort to violence if we can help it. If you'll answer our questions, this can be resolved peacefully. That woman over there, isn't that the Blade or something bracer? What are you talking about? You think some famous person would get involved in our little spats? Look, I don't know what you're doing down here, but if you get in our way, you better get ready for a beating. Gone. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Why can't you losers learn to use your brains for once? You've already made up your minds. If you've already made up your mind, then let's get this over with quickly. And there he goes. Leave him be for now. We need to take care of the perpetrators first. You let him get away. There's a couple of brats. Let's get rid of them. That woman looks like she can kick our butts, though. She'll be too busy defending the kids. Surround them. Oh yes, the kids who are trained assassins. Surely. Did they almost die from that? Oh. Oh boy. Alright, why don't you tell us what you know? Can't believe we lost to some kids and their chaperone. Hey, I can't move my body? What did you do to... Is this a string? Oh, come off. Yep, a special thread of mine. It's fine as spider silk. The strongest of the strong couldn't get out of this. It'd be practically impossible for you guys to get out of this. So you think? Well, that won't hold you back. Then why don't we try this? What'd you do? Oh, I don't feel so good. Dizzy. All I do is give the thread a tug. More importantly, are you going to answer our questions or not? I'm fine with whatever you choose. I'll leave you here and wait for all that blood to build in your head. Do you know what happens after that? I know you're concerned, but you can leave this to her. This method never fails to get results. She won't cross any lines. Yes, well, considering you two were trained by the Gardens, forgive me if I'm a little concerned. I understand you have faith in her, but there's almost certainly a difference between what you and I believe crosses a line. Just know that if things get out of hand, it'll be my duty to stop her. With that, Elaine's input, Nadia is made to perform a more subdued line of questioning. In the end, they inform the group of their aims without creating further fuss. Alrighty, let's go. I still don't remember. I feel like if I could have fished in here, I would have. Okay, they kick us out. Eddie really was the target. Doesn't sound like anyone's managed to find him, though. I don't think they were lying, either. Reminds me, Brenda said he dropped by a few days ago, right? And you mentioned he wouldn't be around for a while. In light of what we know, it seems most likely that Eddie hid himself away so as not get his brother involved. However, there's no guarantee he can keep himself safe until the end. Glen's request is to figure out what happened to him. We should focus on actually finding him first, and at the moment, nothing else matters. In that case, why don't we head to the Satan district? Based on what those gang members said, where he most likely seems to be. They did say a former Desire member was holed up there somewhere. It sounded like they already started their search. We should hurry. Oh, don't mind me. I am looking for the currency. Satan? Satan is, yeah, I'm sure, I mean, maybe. That was aggressive. I put a cup in front of my face. Is this the, oh, this is, okay. This is where there's like the boutique. There's a police station in the area, so it should be relatively safe around here. However, this spot in particular is known for being a place where it's frequented by shitty people. No! What they're doing, this kid's got nothing to do with this. Get back here. What's that? Let's go and take a look. We heard a scream. Is everything alright? Thank you for the care package. Thank you. I did just reposition. I am like upright, but I stretch and hydrate. Ooh. Is everything alright? These gangsters just came out of nowhere and accused us of hiding someone. Told them we didn't know what they were talking about, but they took Frala with them. Frala? She's one of the girls in our team. Simon, our captain, went to chase them down. So we won't have any time to waste. Do you know where they might have gone? The waterworks entrance under the bridge would be my best guess. They ran off in that direction at least. It'd be the lowest likely hiding place. Got it. Leave everything to us. The sewers again? It's like they're into the smell or something. Time for complaining. Let's go. Can I go fishing? It's still my main desire going on. Must be the Satan Waterworks. Nadia, you sense anything? Yeah, feels like a bunch of people just came through here. I can hear some voices too. They must be up ahead. Oh, we were not too late. Our you two were quite skilled, but that was an impressive analysis. This does seem to be where the gang members ran off to. Let's remain cautious going forward. Can I? I want it so bad, bro. No? There's nothing? Surely. Okay. Okay, there's no fish down here. It makes so much more sense. So, like, all the other Trails games, if you're in a sewer, you can fish there. It makes more sense to me that if there's, like, sewer within, like, the sense of sewage, there wouldn't be a fish. Alrighty. Let's get them. Unless. I'm still checking for fish, bro. Oh, we're not going all the way in? You should be ashamed of yourselves. Simon, come on. We all know about your friendship with Mark. I get you're trying to cover for your friends in Desire, but even Eddie? It's real low. We're gonna say this once. Talk about Mark again, and you'll get a face full of fist. It's besides the point anyway. I'm not covering for anyone. If I was, Eddie left Desire ages ago. You think we just take his word for it? You don't start talking, we'll find another way to get those lips flapping. Simon? The longer it takes for you to fess up, the more time we have to think of ways for this girl to use. Who are you? I apologize for the delay, but we'll be taking it from here. Want to be heroes, huh? Got a hostage, try anything, and the girl's skin will split like a grape. A hostage definitely complicates things. If push comes to shove, we might need to rely on Nadia's abilities. Your paws off of her. Oh, Eddie. Oh my, that was an impressive kick. Eddie, finally decided to show your face, huh? Eddie? Well, that was certainly unexpected. Frala, get over here. Simon got it. Don't worry about me. Take the kid and get out of here. Alright, thanks. Be careful. The bride escaped, Tom. You picked a good time to jump in. Save us the trouble of having to find you. If it's me you want, no one else has to be involved. You ready, huh? Got a bit more of a backbone than I was expecting. We were asked by Thompson and your mother to find you. They're a bunch of busybodies. Well, for the moment, we can see you're fine. We'll talk after we deal with what comes with these guys. You better be ready to show us a good time after you're in the fun. Make sure you get your hands on Eddie. You'll be a pain if he runs off again. Don't worry about me. I dealt with my share of punks before. Now that, I have no doubt. I see all my son. I don't see him. Yeah, everyone just keep missing him. Oh, lovely. Hitting all of them? Oh, it's even better. Nice. It's a really easy quest that they've given us. If that gone any longer, I might have been in trouble. Give up? You have no chance of winning. Unless you wish to be needlessly injured, I suggest you surrender. Shut up. We're not going down that easily. Come on, get up. I'll call the others. These guys don't know when to quit. Guys who can't tell when to give up aren't exactly popular with the ladies. I'm tired enough, though. Is it okay if I take a little nap here? Why would that be okay? You're tired, you're more than welcome to have a rest in our hotel suite. You're at the Bank of Edith. The ones from the fake kidnapping case. You're the old man was your bodyguard. What are you doing here? Especially you, Brazelia. Promise to stay out of trouble. That's my line? You knew you'd be in danger, but you still ran off on your own. If you don't want to cause trouble, then don't make others worry on your behalf. I see, I believe I understand the issue now. Let me be clear, Eddie is no longer involved with Desire. In fact, he's been received as an important guest of our hotel. I'd like to ask that you take your leave. If you bring harm to any guest in any any way, shape, or form, we will show no mercy. What a pain. There's no benefit of bagging Eddie anymore. Let's just clear out. Are you kidding? We're gonna give up just like that? You don't get it, do you? Bringing him in wasn't gonna make us any Mira to begin with. And with these guys involved, the cost outweighs the benefit. I'm free? I don't think keep hiding. Mr. Rumsfield, thank you for your help. It seems you are far more involved than I had imagined. Care to explain how you ended up here? Of course, we've known Eddie for a while now. You could say we did what we could to help him. However, must be exhausted after that incident. Rather than standing around in the sewer, why don't we go to more comfortable lodgings? A luxury hotel. I'm down. I think it's where taking us. In other words, you're holed up around here the whole time. Yeah, as soon as the other gangs started taking revenge, I figured it was only a matter of time before they came after me. I didn't want to cause any trouble for my old lady, so I thought I'd just lay low until it blew over. Sorry, I started chatting with Brasilia here through Orb Mail some time ago. When he suddenly stopped answering my messages, I was worried. I felt like I had no choice but to put out a search for him. We finally found him taking shelter in an abandoned building. Of course, Eddie was hesitant to come with us, but we couldn't just leave him all alone and defenseless. I owe him a lot, so I want to do everything I could to help him. That's right, he helped to resolve the kidnapping situation you're involved in, didn't he? I remember now, Van's note said something about Eddie thwarting the leader of Desire's real goal. Well then, I trust that you understand why we're so adamant in protecting him. Originally, we had intended to offer him a place to stay in safety. However, he ended up running off to danger all on his own. I expect you can surmise the rest. I know they did me a solid by covering for me. I shouldn't have run off like that. But those rats started bringing in people who had nothing to do with any of this, and I couldn't let that happen. You've truly matured, Eddie. However, should we know that Miss Brasilia was the one who decided to come to your aid? You're so brave for standing up to them. I just wanted to give him a hand. Guess I really owe you one, huh? Aren't you two an interesting pair? We've already contacted Thompson. He should be here soon. So I made him worry too. Do you think he'll be mad? I know everything's settled down, but if he or my old lady got wrapped up in this, I don't think you need to worry about that. Those gang members mentioned all they were, that they weren't getting benefit from targeting former Dire members. I think they've given up on pursuing you any further. You should be safe. I've already reported the situation to the guild. Any hunt of theirs will be put to an immediate end. Wow! You've already given a report to the guild? Get your stuff together, Blade Lady. Guess that means I don't need to go back into hiding then. You found Eddie? I'm sorry for making you worry. There's no need to apologize. I heard you had a lot on your plate. From now on, I hope you feel you can come to me for anything you might need. And you all, thank you very much. It seems you went beyond just finding the boy. I'll be sure to send you payment as soon as I can. Thank you, we were happy to help. Another successful day as a substitute Spriggan. I want to thank everyone at the hotel for all you've done for Eddie. Please, it was no problem at all. We simply returned an old favor. Yes, Eddie helped me, so it's my turn to help him. Eddie, you should make sure to take it easy for a while. Sure, you must have been worried sick. I'm sorry to ask you so soon, but would you mind making sure he gets home safely? No problem. The adventure doesn't end till you're safe and sound. Don't go thinking you can start pushing me around. I go see my old lady. Can you be a little more honest with yourself? You take care for your you care for your mother quite a lot. Oh, okay, yes. Of course I do, but it's kind of embarrassing. I ain't got a leg to stand on when it comes to you, Brasilia. Fine, I'll pay her a visit. Glad to hear it. Actually, it's a good chance for me to finally meet your mother. I've been wanting to meet her for a while now. Seeing as you and Miss Brasilia plan to remain in contact, I'd appreciate the chance to learn more about you. It is prudent that I think the woman who raised such a fine young man. What? You're overreacting. Fine, you guys. Say something. No, bro. But I'm excited for my chaos level to go up, because in the last game, I did not get a high chaos level at all. our gray is already up, right? So there's like the alignments in this game for like chaotic, lawful, and like neutral. Our neutral is always really high, but the other, I mean, lawful we had pretty high, but chaos was really low. Thank you so much for finding my idiot son. The same goes to you as well. I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through to bring him back. Can't believe they actually came home with me. There's hardly any need for thanks. We were pleased to help where we could. That being said, have you heard of the rather fantastic display of courage that Eddie gave? Even though he was being hunted, he went out of his way to help others in need. What happened, he said, "My goodness, to think my little troublemaker could be so brave. You don't need to go over every little thing. Come on, this is embarrassing. We can see ourselves out. We did our best to protect the peace. For now, let's leave them be." Oh, they were getting to the good stuff. Yeah, maybe next time. 3,000. And... yeah, the gray's gonna be high again. Okay. Now the main quest. Have we been here? Like, not in this game, but in general. I don't recall. I need to see it. Oh yeah, I want all of them to have Guardian, though. They don't. On the same day, at 11:05 a.m. We did a lot during that morning. Oh, we've not been here. Okay. Trion Tower.
遠くでしか見たことはなかったが、近くで見ると思った以上に
Do
壮
more
観だな。
impressive up close.
オルキスタワーの方がかっこよくないと思っていたなあちゃんだったけど。
You believe, the me of 5 minutes ago that used to believe Orcus Tower was the
これ
cooler
は
one?
評価を改める必要がある
I have
か
to
も。
redo my rankings. Keep in mind that Crossfell's Orcus Tower serves a very different purpose. It wouldn't be fair to judge them by the same metrics. Yeah, names aside, Orcus Tower is more of a skyscraper. Trion Tower, on the other hand, has been described as a general infrastructure. Acts as a relay transmitter for broadcasting orbital waves. And that's the only one of its various roles. Managing all of Edith's network's comms has probably been the biggest one in the last few years. Something's gonna add up here. Trion Tower was designed by Professor Epstein, right? And that was about 50 years ago. Correct. It was initially built as a clock tower. About 20 years later, they installed it as a radio facility. It took another 2 decades before they implemented support for orbital communication. But the tower's overall shape and frame are basically unchanged. Which implies Professor Epstein saw modern orbital networking coming the whole way. It's rather far-fetched, though it's a little frightening how I can't refute you. Pretty flaky of the guy to leave behind all these predictions. It's definitely not impossible, though. Who cares about all that? It's a perfect chance to take in all the sights. Come on, ass. Where should we head up first? Do we look like tourists to you? Yes. My personal answer is yes. If we're making the rounds, covering these establishments around the mall would be a good start. As far as the view goes, the most impressive ones can be found on the observation deck. That being the case, what do you say we save the best for last? Now you're talking. Good thing we have a local to give us the inside scoop. Very sure about this. We're still in the job here. This is a route we'd have to take on our investigation anyway. Besides, there's no harm in mixing business with pleasure on your first stay here. Imagine how much chance to enjoy the city outside of your 4 Spriggans. If the Beauty's Blade is as a third B, it stands for big-hearted. No wonder everyone looks up to you. You're almost nothing like Van said you'd be. And what did Van say I would be? You know, scary, demanding, the kind of lady who would watch our step around. Why do you tell her that? Because I'm an ally to the scorned beauties all over the world. Since when? That's enlightening. I'm sure Van was only playing it up for laughs. No need to defend him. He can do so in person. Now then, shall we be off? Just a smile could be that scary. Maiden's heart is like a maze of landmines. Better start taking notes, bruh. After this upcoming ad break, I will do another rundown of all the stuff for our mutual aid fundraiser raid train going on. And then we'll probably do one more before we peace out. But then we'll be peacing out for our spot here. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I appreciate you. In here. Looks like business is booming. This is one of Vern Company's retail locations. No wonder, you can't go anywhere without hearing that name. Naturally, they sell a variety of ornaments for home use, but in recent times they've focused their efforts on bringing Zifas to general consumers. The all-in-one communication devices found here offer the same specifications with none of the combat functionality. You give them in-store tests run before making a purchase. Zifas, huh? Nadia and I use them ourselves. It's pretty impressive how far they've come without the Epstein Foundation's involvement. Feels like they're leaps and bounds ahead of the old Vern versus Rainford rivalry. Kind of bittersweet though. Call me old school, but I got pretty attached to Enigmas and Arcus units. Those people there. Oh, the princess. Okay, I was like trying to... Who's that? Let's go here close a look. Good idea. Might be a good idea to stop by and say hello. Sarah should be behind that door. They let me leave? I just wanted to buy stuff quick, real... hold on. Do we have a little bit? Welcome. This is our customer service and Zifa adjustment counter. Actually, do I know you from somewhere? Your substitute Spriggan's filling in for Van while he's away. He has a few notes about the people in the city, so we might know a thing or two about you already. And we might have bumped into each other in Creel Village. We lived there for about 2 years. Oh, that's right. Must have seen each other then. I was always so busy trying to get Boss Goddard to approve my work back then. I hardly had time for anything else. Still, he always made sure to cheer me on. And so did Mom and Dad. Sorry, I should have made everything so gloomy. Oh, it's alright. We understand. In the Creel Village. It's been a while now since the explosion. What a horrible tragedy. Well, what's not a horrible tragedy, guys, is that we're raising money for Q and Otter to stay housed for the month of April. We are at $265 raised out of a 1.5k needed to keep them housed for this month. We're having a mutual aid fundraiser raid train going on. You can find the full schedule for this raid train right here, as I need to go type in it because apparently I can't copy paste it. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you. I will hydrate after I type this out. Here's the schedule. And now I hydrate. Also, I put this in here. This is the donate link. It also gives you more information if you would like to have more information. Also, just share around this link. If you were unable to donate, it's completely okay. Spread the word, spread the word. Susie the cook, buy you lunch. I would rather make you lunch. I know money. What do you want for lunch? I would make it for you. And is that on the... Yes, that's all the information. Again, here is, again, the donate link to help out people in need going on. We support the homies here. Make sure to send love on over. Spread the word. And if you are able to donate, please consider donating into that as well to keep lovely members of our community housed for this month. Again, probably before we peace out, I will do another rundown of that. But if we also raise still 100 from right now, so 365, we'll have a chat's choice game submission. Like, people can, like, suggest games, and we will do a poll to see what we'll be playing in the upcoming future. But yeah. As long as it's TOS. TOS. I don't want to get banned. Yeah, that's what I specifically... Tulip, I specifically changed it in the other, like, scheduled command, because I was just like... So it's a lowercase q in the other ones. I forgot that that was the one that I didn't change. I thought the same thing. I'm like, that's a lot. my main thought was, that's something. Oh, fancy clothing storm. It's not really doing much. On your fundraising last month? See, you typed in Q itself, and it didn't do it. So I don't know what is making it in that command, if that makes sense. It's like you typed in, like, a capital Q, right? I don't know if it's specifically, like, a copy and pasted thing that's a capital Q. Because same? That, like, it wasn't before. Because we've also been fundraising for over a month here for that. Ooh, what's this? Mishi? Where? Where's my giant cat? Mishi! What am I gonna do? My mirror's as good as gone. Get a hold of yourself, Ned. This is no time to be calling it quits. Maybe I could try out that thing people keep whispering about. It's really monologuing, huh? So I'm not curious, but let's just leave him to it. I don't have that emote. It wouldn't be me. It'd be Nightbot going on. Mishi over here! Blows my mind how one simple mascot could take both the Empire and the Republic by storm. It's no easy feat when you think about it. I think Nightbot, in which Nightbot might have it. I don't know what Nightbot has access to. Gourmet chicken nuggets. I can make frozen ones, I think. I think there might be some. I don't eat meat though. There might be some that aren't mine, but I can still make. I would make them for you. I'll make them for you in a heartbeat. All the Mishi's brand management and cover art is handled by Val's Investment Bank. Much of its popularity here can be attributed to their financial might. That being said, what's eating at you? Too familiar with the original Mishi, correct? Take a closer look if you would. Huh? Korean Mishi? Yeah, this one has been localized for the Kalbardian market. Huh? You mean they made Mishi, like, skinny legend up in here? I think it's the only difference. Obviously, it's the most, the head to body ratio. The size of his ears and the pattern on his tail are also different. Moreover, exaggerating his paws and it to compromise any sense of unity in his design. When added together, the seemingly minute factors have a considerable impact on his overall silhouette. They got the toe beans. So Mishi is a mascot from like a few games ago in this series for an amusement park, but they like didn't. They shrunk Bro's body down. Granted, this Mishi does have his own charms, but it's inclined to call him authentic. Love the cat beans. I just love cats. I'm gonna connoisseur over here. Let's let her have this one. Look at that cat. I like how I also immediately knew what they changed up the design. Holy, that's high.
俺は警備マシナリーか
Security robots.
確かベルヌ社の新製品
Robovacs. Are they Roombas?
トリオンモールで限定的に試験導入されているらしいわ。一家に一
Let me
台
go to the movies.
なあちゃんのゴロゴロライフには
It's a household staple. Oh my gosh, it is a
そうそ
Roomba.
うぜひ見ていってくれ
Welcome to Stardust Cinema. Thank you for choosing us today. It's playing. We have The Adventures of Rockford, Golden Calamity.
本日はご来館ありがとうございます。
The trio made their way to the theater, having decided to watch a movie during their work break. Oh, that sounds lovely. I have like the slight hope going on that they would make Markiplier would release his movie again for like a limited time because I didn't see the initial run. Got your Roomba up and working the other day. It's nice not having to the work. Yeah, it is. I don't have one currently. I've never actually but I've stayed places that have them, and it's super nice. You're so bad at going to see movies. There's nothing particularly interesting to me in like the current releases going on. The indelible Rita Rockford is an archaeologist and a skilled treasure hunter. Her next quest is to find the golden staff of Sala, a relic that caused disastrous calamities in bygone days. She travels to ruins in the far reaches of the continent, where she meets and rescues Asha. Her kidnappers are after the golden staff. Rita and Asha band together and infiltrate the depths of the ruins and steal the staff right from under their noses. However, their efforts are thwarted. Willard, an old family rival from her father's time. Willard is a ringleader of an illegal excavation group known as Legendary Dawn. Takes Asha hostage and tells Rita to hand over the treasure. Rita complies, and Willard, now possessing the treasure, loses his health in ecstasy. Wanted to see new Superman and Iron Lung. I want to see Iron Lung. I do want to see Iron Lung. I like a good horror. Some Marty Supreme. I'm not familiar. Don't need to go see movies. There are so many that already exist. Partner likes older movies, so been seeing all those older. Go, let's go! Nice! I don't like movies, but I do like the movie theater. I like the feeling of being together in a group with a ton of people who are really into like one thing. Like I like going to also like anime conventions and things along that line because I really like that feeling. I'm actually really bad at watching movies themselves though because I like running series. I would much prefer watching a really long series than watching, like, a movie. But then, the ruins begin to collapse and shake around, causing the staff to slip out of his hands. Willard chases the staff as it rolls to the ground, and in that moment, Rita sees an opening. Oh, I need popcorn. What's another Judith movie? Whatever the staff. Would prefer I put a bullet to the girl's head. Don't do it, Rita. Put the gun down. Toss the staff. Oh, wise decision. It's lighter than before. Is it a counterfeit? Yes. Yourself, my father's rival. Shame you don't have his eyes. You're gonna give this to me? Are you sure? Of course, I promised to protect it for you, didn't I? That's the promise. Thank you so much. We're actually just watching Tomb Raider right now.
リタ・ロックフォード貴様くそ
I remember saying this until the day I die, and before that, I will have my revenge.
あんたが何度立ちふさがろうと
I'm the right hand on these treasures because I'm always there to protect them.
ロックフォードの名に誓って
I got the tactical, bro. They always put her in those outfits. I'm like, bro, I like her like base outfit so much though. Is the Timothy Chalamet movie? Oh. Is that the table tennis? Yeah, the tactical titties, exactly. We got to see in like the prior game a hugging scene with a girl with really large boobs when she hugged someone. It was Judith, actually. The boobs like phased into Judith's body, and I was losing my mind. Brushing series as well. The no brushing story, it's really good. Yes, exactly. I like subtle like foreshadowing and storytelling, which is kind of hard to do in like a 2-hour time frame. So I really like a longer series and getting really into it. So when I like a movie, it's typically like, oh, there's a lot of trilogies. I would be more down for those kind of going on. I do really still need, I've never watched Lord of the Rings, guys, and I know I'd like it. And I want to do all of the Lord of the Rings extended cuts in one sitting. That's what I want to do. Wow, the treasure hunting life sounds awesome. You get heart-pounding thrills and free gold and treasures. What's your favorite series? I'm writing it down now. I have not. Thank you for the recommendation. Gotta watch them. Bro, I can't. Feet are disgusting. I'm here for all of the dragon. There might only be one dragon. I'm here for the dragon. At least there's one. I think you pixel on that part. What caught my eye though was the lead actress. Her name is Judith Lanster, though I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. She's well known even among non-moviegoers. Knowing the two of you, I assume you worked out the other name she goes by. Whatever could you mean? I don't know anything about a cat lady. It's been long since we arrived in Colvard, but I suppose we could read about that more in the paper. That's alright. I don't really feel like going into much more detail right now. Van's office is getting livelier all the time. Will his work cut out for him when he gets back? Oh, they sell brochures. Perhaps I should buy one for Van. Oh. Oh. Chill. My friendship levels go up with Van being here, but like, I don't even have Van in my party. And they wouldn't let me see another movie. I already know that. They don't let me double dip here. Boutique, but under, okay, lower floor? In here? Let's get far enough, so much that, oh, I'm down. I love a slow burn. Souvenirs from Liberal Kingdom. Tomato chips? I feel like the most place I've seen tomato chips is actually Canada. They're very popular. Got some Fringe. I'm down. I'm writing it down. Let's go. Thank you. I keep saying I need to watch more so I know more stuff. I'm really bad with like pop culture. Thank you for the recommendations. Blue vacuum flask. Oh, it's for Van. Model of the Orcel. Wait. Where's my tactical airship? Ooh. Canada ketchup chips. They're everywhere. They're like the default flavor of potato chips outside of like plain. In Canada.
トリオンモールへようこそ。首都のランドマークトリオン
This is the Quincy Company store. They're the one of the biggest confectioners in Zemuria. Parents run this, right? Oh, maybe he has freebies. Read the room. Remember, the president was arrested last year. Fortunately, my involvement in the business ended when I took off from home. That means family benefits are out of the question. Certainly can give you some of my recommendations, though. Why don't we browse? Didn't realize she made a clean break. We're the worst after the debacle with father, who funded nuclear weapons. But things seem to be recovering for the most part. That's one worry off my mind. I actually am not that big of a fan of ketchup, but I can chill with ketchup chips. Eclairs, ooh, pudding.
ありがとうございました。
I don't know if I was told they wouldn't get a season 5, so they crammed them into one season. So then they were blown away with season 4. They ran a season 5, so 5 had to put things together. It's okay. So would you recommend I only watch the first 4 seasons? Oh god, it's this, dude. Trash. Moving on to another competition just around the corner. Where do you draw your inspiration? Oh, that's a great question. These days my driving is fueled by love and gratitude. For my car and for my team, and those out for me in the stands, and for a few specials, others who are near dear to me. Then I'm carrying that to the next race and showcasing my passion. As a matter of fact, many have been remarking how your recent performances are stronger than even before. This spirit of love and gratitude must have been having a real tangible effect on you. You may be right about that. Because I could be, it could be because I revised my training methods from the ground up. I also could be, also been doing my own research. Is that so? Would you mind going into more detail? But good to keep going. We'll see. Okay, so watch season 5. Okay, got you. From what Van has told me, I think I can guess who those near and dear ones are. Something to keep my eye on. Oh, do you want to talk to me? More stage vision from Maxim Lugan. Is this the secret behind your climb to the championship title? Oh man. So let me unlock my recipes. All my freebies. So we have about an hour left in our slot here before we send you guys over on to, I believe Pop is after us. Let me just double check though. We love Pop here, Popular Think. You guys are probably already familiar with them if you have been here for any amount of time. If you're not, they're absolutely amazing. Also organize so many amazing events. Highly recommend that you send them love before. Let me just shut them out. They're great. They're great. If you, yeah, it is you. Okay, let's go. If you like some RPG time, if you like some chill time, if you like some amazing vibes, go send them all the love. I like how I saw myself strip. It's chill. But yeah, go send them love, guys. As for the movies, I wouldn't bother with hugs, let's go, except for the beginning, which was amazing. It's major spoiler stuff. Recommend watching it for after season 2. Got you. Thank you so much for letting me know that. So I have context going on. Okay. Oh yeah, they wanted me to talk to the professor, right? That's the last thing we need to do. I didn't go to the investment bank. Oh boy, hold on. I need to go, definitely not rob a bank. In-game, of course. But definitely not, though. Wallet. Here we go, Van. Nice. Those bars are so funny to me. Like, I know it's like a setup for some banks, but like, it just looks funny. Okay. Let's go talk to the professor now, because it's the only thing we have left. I was like making sure we did everything before they potentially cut us off from exploring other areas. They did, okay. Hello? Break over, please take care. Thanks so much for hanging out.
丁寧な分析レポート本当に助かります。シュミッ
Thanks
ト
so much
博
for
士
putting
に
up
も
in a
伝えてお
detailed
きます
analysis,
ね。
Professor. This is
工
Toa.
場殿下もスポンサーの立場からの貴重なご意見をくださって本当にありがたいです。
ええ、どうかお願いします、
Right, welcome. Please give the professor my regards.
父も兄もこの結果には満足するかと思います。
I have a feeling my father and brother will be just as pleased with the results.
やっぱりそうだ。
こんなところで会うなんてな。
スーイン君にナーディアちゃん久しぶりだね。ハミルトン博士
It is Toa. We love
どう
Toa.
も久しぶりです。
Professor Latoya Hamilton.
ええ、こんにちはエレインさん。
この人が三皇帝の一人。
Latoya
ハミ
Hamilton,
ルトン博士が。
one of Epstein's 3 disciples.
というかそっちも知り合いなんだ。
Oh, no, I'm so excited for Toa.
エレインさんとは私が所属している
We may have known each other for some time.
お会いし
I
て
met
以
when I was
来
on
ですね。
assignment for NGO work.
ええ、あの時は本当にお世話になりました。そしてこ
Because
ち
I
らの
met
方
your other
は
companion.
はじめましてオークレール様。
Hello to your
そちらのお二
friends.
人も
The princess, yeah.
エルザイム公国サルマンダ一女ジーター・ス
Daughter
マ
of
イ
the
ル
Grand
と
Prince
申し
of
ます。
Salman of Elsheim.
今日は多くの出会いに恵まれて嬉しいです。
Elsheim is put into Alzheimer's, bro.
エルザイムの公女。
シェリド殿下の妹君。先日レース場で拝見させていただき
Crown
ました。
Prince Shreed's younger sister. I remember seeing you at the racetrack.
こうしてお会いできて光栄です。あの場にいらしたんですね。剣の乙女の噂は
Many a story about the Beast Blade, but it's nice to finally put a face to that name. My brother has much to be thank you for thank Bracers
こちら
for.
こそ殿下にはギルドともども多大なるご支援を。本物のお姫様だ。めっちゃ可愛い。
頼むから粗相はするなよ。
Behave for once. Swin and Nadia, was it? It's clear that you're friends of Toa's, but you don't quite seem to be bracers. They aren't? I've temporarily enlisted their help with a request. That's right, we started a new gig here. From missing cats to apocalyptic threats. Ask over here and I can handle anything. Thanks for overselling it, Don't act like all the work goes to me. Oh, I understand. Your Arkwright Solutions interim replacements. I must say, the two of you make quite a distinctive pair. My brother has told me all about Arkwright Solutions, and you're filling in for them. How wonderful. Imagine that. I'm a little surprised to see you two in that line of work. Fell into our laps, more or less. You think you're surprised? Well, what are you doing all this way from Airbonia? Let me guess, the old NGO grind? Yeah. It's one I got to help out with after graduating. The International Cooperative Organization. Things are beginning to pick up with them, and I have some other business to take care of. So I made a choice to relocate here at the start of the year. That checks out. ICO, huh? Feels like they keep ramping up their visibility. Yes, their group addresses all sorts of international challenges that local governments can't handle on their own. And there's been an increasing trend on those kinds of issues throughout the country recently. Even here in the capital, Miss Herschel has been hard at work with more fields of expertise than I can count. It's difficult to believe that her real job is teaching at an Imperial Military Academy. Yep, she's busy, alright. Oh, stop, I don't really do that much. That's enough about that. Back to this substitute Spriggan business. How riveting! It's an air of something out of a movie or a novel. I don't mean to impose, but would you mind telling me about the case you're currently working on? Neither of us has a problem with it. It's up to our client to decide how hush-hush we have to be. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a few details. Edith has been having orbital network problems. My brother told me about everything that happened in Basil last year as well. Things aren't bad enough to be an actual problem, but it's sketchy all the same. Would you happen to have any insight? As a matter of fact, I received a brief report about this, courtesy of the Verma Company. Unfortunately, there isn't much I could add at this stage, but at the very least, I have confidence that you're on the right track. Nice, we got the professor's stamp of approval. Even the smallest crack can eventually grow into a chasm. Our lack of foresight with those nuclear devices last year led to tragedy. And what we're seeing now may be early signs of something similar. All this to say, I appreciate you investigating. Of course. There's even a hint of malicious agenda here. We'll root it out and nip it in the bud. Spoken like a true bracer. Maybe my heart's going, but that didn't sound like a royal we to me. My hearing's going. Sure, Lane could manage, but I'll be counting on you two to help too. With that, I could offer more than well wishes. Still, I look forward to hearing your tales of your exploits. If there's anything at all we can do to help, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you, Professor. We'll excuse ourselves then. See you later. Alright. It's time for the tower. Let me in. Oh, do I have equipment on them? They've been doing this good without equipment on. That's actually really impressive. What do we want? I want you to have speed. Do we have that option? Yes, true. Magic, if we can. That one? Yep, that is it. No, you can get stress affected then. I'll play the headphones on you. Nice. Okay. If all spots worth visiting, go to the tower. Are you done sightseeing around the tower? Yeah, we've had our fill. And now that we've taken a turn to Trion Mall, what are your thoughts? It's got a good vibe for people our age, and there's plenty of family-friendly spots. Plus, it'd have to make a halfway decent date spot. I get 4 stars. I was asking for a review. Did you regret why we're here? Who, me? No way. My clue radar never went off. Keeping out for myself, but I didn't notice anything either. What about you? The same as you two. Nothing special. I see. This leaves the tower itself, then. As much as I'd like to be a woohoo, let's go, this is where we have to start taking things seriously, huh? The observation deck is open to the general public, but any orbital network facilities would be located elsewhere. I should be able to get us permission to investigate on that front, but we may want to see what the staff can tell us. Makes sense to me. Break a leg, Blade Lady. We're waiting right here. You aren't coming? Talking things out probably goes a lot smoother without us. Trust me, we don't be getting in your way. Alright, make yourselves comfortable then. I'll go speak to the relevant employees and circle back. Alone at last. You know what that means? It's time for a dating montage. Let's take a rain check on that. Something else I'm curious about. Hey there. Welcome back. By yourself, where's Swin? I sent him on a little errand. He should be back soon. Speak of the devil. That was quick. Find anything out? Unfortunately not. I spoke with security and no one saw anything suspicious. The communication facilities and equipment aren't much different. Nothing unusual has been reported. Fresh out of leads. On the surface, yes. That may change if we can examine the main control system directly. So I took the liberty of getting us clearance. This is your area of expertise, right? Really done your homework, huh? But you know, there is one other thing we can try out. There is. You all done? Just about. The comparison results should be popping up any second now. For what? Operation Robovac Trackdown. Beg your pardon? Our perpetrator is among them. They are? Probably. You've tried our patience enough. Just give it to her straight. Fine. First, let me redirect your attention to one of the many mecha janitors roaming around. Just to repeat myself, those automatic clean machines operate exclusively here. They're brought in by a trial basis. Right, but we reached out to Toa, who got in touch with Professor Hamilton, and she gave us the Robovac spec sheets plus the source code. Goes to show connections are everything. Professor Hamilton would authorize that. Turns out her offering was, to help wasn't just to be polite. Sweet early ladies like her are just the best. Now we just use that data to analyze the Robovac's behavioral routines, adjust the area's cartographic info along with the active unit count and time frame. Presto! A complete map of every Robovac's pathing route. I didn't even realize that was possible. Well, only because we had all the other parameters first. Besides, these calculations tell us where they're supposed to go, not where they went. So our S came in clutch. Went around attaching transmitted any Robovacs that were nearby. Obviously, there's no way to keep every single one. But lucky for us, they can detect and coordinate with any friends of theirs. So long as their units are being tracked, we can get a beat on pretty much all of them. Now, if I take the expected routes from earlier and cross-reference them with the ones on record, which look at that. Some of them don't line up. Meaning they were hacked. Bingo! There are security checks for people going in and out of Tryon Tower. But they've no reason to suspect a cleaning machine that makes the Robovacs a safe and reliable means of getting closer to the tower's control system. As for why nothing turned up in their inspections, the virus used to infect the network is probably self-destructing. In other words, after it does its thing, it moves any trace that was ever there. And then after the inspections are over, the perpetrator hacks a different robot, and the cycle starts all over. That way, they can exploit part of Tryon Tower's control system to commit their cybercrimes. No one's the wiser. The pieces do seem to align. I have to say, I'm impressed you were able to put all this together. The Swin deserves some credit as well. You tell it was me? Oh, and you call us impressive. Pretty quick on the uptake. It wouldn't make me an A rank otherwise. Would you mind walking me through your thought process? Well, if you really want to know, what took me off was the strange way those Robovacs were behaving. The routes they were taking felt less than optimal for cleaning. It's like they were trying to avoid being spotted, or keeping a low profile in case they couldn't. Someone who's used to staying under the radar, I tend to pick up on this kind of thing. I see. Incidentally, have you two ever given any thought on becoming bracers? People keep asking them that. Is that an invitation? People, like, legit they're like, do you want to join the bracers? The guild is always short-staffed. Our branch in Edith is especially in need right now. And you wouldn't be the first people with a complicated pass to register. Surprisingly common, in fact. As tempting as it sounds. No way! The guild burns their members out like a box of matches. Tell me you started on your work hours. I don't need to save all that. I need to save all that room in my planner for back-to-back naps. A lazy life of leisure is the only one for me. And there's your answer. No shame in trying. I spy something on the move. Another robovac straight off its expected route. Can you say hacked? Went in the tower through the back door. Probably to launch another viral attack. Better launch an attack of our own. Catching up to it should give us a clue as to who's responsible. It's headed through the observation deck. Onward and upward. I'm ready. Give me a boss fight. Oh. Drown Tower observation deck. Oh, it's pretty up here. Here's the observation deck. Too bad we can't just kick up our feet. The robovac should be past this door. Looks like it went to the control room. Let's move then. I've already received permission from security. Right. Now the real question is, yes, there's a store up here. They're not letting me go to it. Oh, tragedy. Over there. I think it noticed us. We're blocking the only exit. There's nowhere to run. It's gonna ram itself into the servers and corrupt the data. Not on my watch. You slash out its legs faster than I could say, holy moly. Barely had time to blink. Less gawking, more investigating. The culprit is bound to realize what's happened. What? I think we're out of luck. How? The hacking program's already started the auto-deletion process. Without better hardware, I won't have time to track that signal. At this rate, every last bit of data is gonna be wiped. I was afraid of that. This sucks. Everything past this point is out of my depth. If Ren were here, she'd know what to do. Could send for more personnel or better equipment. But I found a lead and it's slipping through our fingers. Oh, hack it. Super Professor... Bro, yo, let's go. What are y'all doing here? It was Her Highness's suggestion, actually. You see, I was simply beside myself with curiosity. Your call earlier suggested that you'd found some sort of clue. And since the network's outages you're investigating are taking place throughout the city, it stood to reason that you'd be heading to the control room. It looks like it's no big deal, but not some top-tier sleuthing. In any event, it would seem we made the right choice. Aren't you hacking in from your end? But I'll be fine. Go ahead. Oh, am I in the hacking meeting? Well, what do I do now? It's tough if you jump in unprepared, so allow me to lend you this. How adorable. Where have I seen this before? It's an avatar that's borrowed. It contains hacking tools made specifically for orbital networking. Should be more manageable than for someone of your ability. Color me impressed. Okay, here goes nothing. It's the same thing, right? Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, can I? Can you show you this as, traps? Yeah, let's do it. Lovely. Oh boy. Bro, these are like way more fast-paced than I would be assuming they would be. It's the end. Oh. Got a mission complete. You managed to trace the signal back? All in a day's work for yours, truly. Though I couldn't have done it without that cute little a navigator. Thanks a bunch, Professor. Just glad it worked out. So now you know where the culprit is, right? Yeah, there were several layers of dummy data to throw me off, but I made it through. The coordinates for whoever's been hacking the Robovacs and who's been messing with Edith's orbital network are right here. Where's here exactly? Appears to be just shy of the city's unofficial 13th district, otherwise known as the Blacklight District. Thinking back, this reminds me of something Jin mentioned. Supposedly, there's a desolate corner in the district where the air is so stagnant that even its residents rarely step foot inside. They call it the Condemned Sector. Yeah, that's fishy with a capital F. I mean, what better place to hole up if you're looking for some evil doing? We'll just have to go down there and see what we find. I'm afraid that rest of us won't be much of a help from here on, but I have faith in the three of you. Take care, everyone. Be safe. We will. Thank you again for your assistance. See you around, Toa. You're staying in Edith. It's only a matter of time before we run into each other again. Sorry to interrupt, but would you mind if I accompanied you? I don't think that's a good idea. Shree told me so much of his first-hand experiences came from Arkwright Solutions' escapades. If you're substituting for them, it only follows that I should take the place for my brother. Will that not be the natural course of things? It's a pretty big stretch. Not to mention, when I see the two of you interact, because I'm among old friends, I mean to say is that you're the spitting image of the protagonist in my favorite book series. Oh my god. They literally are those. Okay. Favorite book series, 3 to 9. Well, as a young assassin and the girl he calls his partner in their quest to defy fate, I highly recommend it. I understand how you feel. I'm afraid I cannot allow this. The Blacklight District is lawless as it is, not to say of anything of the Condemned Sector. We have no way of predicting the dangers that might be lying in wait. Oh, I thought as much. Disappointing to be certain, but I won't protest any further. Even if I had a bodyguard, there's no denying that I'll only get in your way. What if I could have borrowed Najee from my brother? Anyway, leave it to us. I'll tell you about our daring do next time. I'll be waiting with bated breath. May Arusha protect you. I'm ready. I'm locked in. Hey! Just pop in with an update from Marduk support. Further analysis has revealed a new floor of Martian Garden. So check it out when you get a chance. I do want to do that, but I want to do it off stream. Do we have juice up here? Bro, can I look at any of the things? It is a good view, isn't it? People are like ants from this perspective. Oh, are we just going to Blacklight District, or are we going only to the Condemned Sector? What? Who needs help here? Someone approached me at the Tryon Mall a few weeks ago and asked if I was interested in buying a cheap T-phone. I said yes, of course, but then I found out it was a scam. Please tell me you can do something about this. Oh, it's just you. Oh, okay. Are you Ned? We saw your for Spriggan. Oh, you must be the Spriggan. T-phone? It's a cell phone. I don't know what the T stands for. It's just a cell phone. It's a mobile phone without magic powers. Because we like mobile phones that do have powers, but yeah. Although we're just filling in for real one for a bit. Have its own. No, this is the beginning of phones. So this is before. So this is the time. I'm sure in the future they will. But this is the time when like products actually wanted to better themselves to get more people to buy it, and not they have a name for themselves, so they make them horrible. So you have to buy a new one every like year. So they're probably actually pretty decent right now. I can't speak of nothing for the next like 20 or 30 years though. Like when they make batteries cheaper and cheaper going on, but they start charging you more and then make them like not as good anymore. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, I was expecting a little more shady looking. Glad you're not though. What? Have I seen you before somewhere? Oh yeah, don't mind me, I'm not actually a Spriggan. I lend them a hand every now and then. Anyway, would you mind explaining your request? Yearly releases! Don't ask any questions. Exactly. Don't ask why this product dies entirely after like 3 or 4 years. And it keeps happening. It's just because you used it a lot, surely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Surely. Sorry, let me explain. I guess putting it simply, I was swindled out of some Mira. Some guys came up to me saying they had cheap T-phones on sale, with just a few stipulations. Those are consumer-grade versions of Z-Fuzz that act as mobile terminals, right? Didn't they start selling them this year? That's right. They've been all the rage since they went on sale. It's supposed to be a top-of-the-line gadget. Up until now, mobile terminals have only been available to people like the government officials or people in the guild. Or military. But now your average Joe can get one. It's like we stepped into a new era. The T-phone is like a status symbol. If you manage to get one, the whole world will know how classy you are. You sure are, passionate about them. You guys get psyched about the weirdest things? Bro. Well, anyway, that's why I was so excited. A single T-phone is pretty expensive. They're like 20k. And that's way out of my price range, so I was feeling pretty bummed. Then, when I left the store, these two guys approached me. They showed me a flyer for cheap T-phones and said they could hook me up with one for only 5k, and a few stipulations. I asked if they could tell me more, and they took me to a nearby cafe to talk. Someone came along at the right time and talked you into what you thought was a good deal. But what were the stipulations you mentioned? Well, the first thing they said is that even though these were cheaper, they got them from a problematic source, and they sold them. They were supposed to be distributed to members of some sort of institution, but these guys ended up getting them on the down low. So you're saying they were sold illegally. This sounds like a deep-seated issue if that's the case. Yeah, despite that, they told me not to worry because it was all a gray area. But if it did happen to get out to the police or guild, they would have stopped selling them. So he told me to keep the truth between us. Oh boy. That's told me that if anything happened to break on me, I couldn't take it to an official dealer. Those are two main stipulations they had. And they want me to sign a contract and everything. If there really was a gray area, you'd think they'd be a little less hush-hush about it. Welcome back, Busby! I'm guessing you ended up signing anyway? Yeah, I was told that they made a limited supply and it was first come, first serve. I panicked, you know? Real problem is what happened next. The T-phone they sold me doesn't even work. It's a complete piece of junk. Doesn't even have camera functionality it's supposed to. I can't even connect to people properly. It's very model of a scam. I do feel a little sorry for you, but you kind of brought it on yourself. Real. Me too, Swin. What do you want us to do about these scam artists? I thought about them getting away with this while I wallowed in despair. And while I do want them to get raked over the coals for this, I really just want my Mira back. I think you get both of your wishes if you just reported this to the police. And yet you decided to put out a forced Spriggan for it. I know what you're trying to say. It's, selfish of me. Here I am, wanting to get them back for swindling me, yet I'm not willing to accept the consequences for my own mistakes. I don't see why it'd be such a big deal. Everyone looks out for number 1 in the end, right? Except for me, because I always put S first, no matter what. Now that we've added a certain doll to the rankings... Oh, brother. Getting back to the matter at hand, this certainly sounds like a request that leans more towards the edge of the law. What would the substitute Spriggans like to do? I'm not taking the job, but what to do? I'm down. Alright, I understand. We'll take the case. As far as giving them grief goes, that'll depend on their response to us. You mean it? Oh, thank you. With that settled, I guess I better drum up a little more motivation. So that flyer. Got the T-phone at least. Here, you'll probably need it. I wish I had the flyer, but I actually ended up throwing it away. The first thing to do is gather some intel. Right, they don't seem to be in the area right now. So we should be able to ask around without worrying we'll scare them off. In that case, why don't we head to the Vern store and see if anyone's seen a pair of scammers. We should check in with neighboring shops too. Make sure those guys aren't selling brand name knockoffs? Exactly, you're so smart. It's important we get a good idea of how widespread their operation is first. Although it's likely they're not doing this with anything other than T-phones. If we're worried about the potential knockoffs, the Liberal Boutique. If anyone's ever curious, there is like a country in this universe that's called Liberal, but like without an A. So my favorite thing is just all of the things that have liberal right in front of it. My favorite thing is like, what was it? I think it was a liberal trout. Yeah. After all, they're set to stock a famous wine from Liberal, the Grand Chardonnay. A single bottle can get pretty expensive. Always makes me laugh. Oh, same. Every time I see it, same. Let's get started then. It's probably for the best that we don't tell people what we're investigating. Don't want to cause any unnecessary panic. Let's stick to asking what they know about sheep T-phones. Turning the trout gay, as they should. As they should. Hey Riddle, hello, how's it going? Everyone say happy birthday to Riddle, by the way. It was their birthday yesterday. Well, actually 2 days ago at this point, but it's like 1:30. But on the 20th. Everyone say happy birthday to Riddle. We're just at the mall until you guys reach out. Don't want to risk running into them again. We'll let you know what we find. Let me in. I kind of want to go to the Blacklight District though. Low key. And everyone go follow Riddle too. This is an obligation you guys have to do. You don't have to, but like you should. It's like one of those things again. The Blacklight District. It's been a couple of years since we last came here. I remember Vanna leading us through the back way. It's our first time strolling in loud and proud like this. Everyone go follow Riddle if you're not already. And also check out their first ever song cover that they did and released on their birthday. Everyone should just send all the love over onto Riddle. They deserve it. Did I put it as this? I did! Yo, guys, go send love over onto that cover. Riddle deserves so many more views. It's an amazing cover, amazing art going on. Send some love on over. So talk about when Van rescued them from their pursuers. I had a feeling you might be familiar with the area. Yeah, the 13th District operates outside the law, so you won't find out any maps. Made a command? I did. I got you. I sure did. Just think of all the ways you could take advantage of that. Let's not say anything that can come back to bite us. I'm aware, of course, that you two are capable of taking care of yourselves. Nevertheless, try to avoid poking your noses where they don't belong. We hear you. Yep, loud and clear. We don't want to stir up any trouble. By the way, the coordinates point to the perp being on the other side of this gate. This will be the last out of stream, by the way. I can't pause it for like 25 minutes, so we do have to run this one. That must be the entrance to the condemned sector. Can we just walk right in? I don't see why not. Doesn't appear to be sealed off. Let's head through as soon as we're ready. Bro, I'm ready to buy everything. So neat looking shops? Exactly, Nadia. Ooh, that sounds nice. A chamomile cookie.
2年前はゆっくり見れなかったからな。
We need to peruse this place when we were here 2 years ago. Let's look around. Oh, yeah. All sorts of goods here. If you're not careful, peddlers might swindle you. It's okay, I'm rich. In-game. Hey. Oh, I forgot this is my favorite dude to talk to. It's my favorite. I love it so much. Okay, I'll stop. Okay.
ようこそおいでくださいました。任せとけ。
Who needs more?
任せとけ。
Nadia and Elaine. Okay. Wow, she's a lot open now. I guess we need another cast. That's it though.
今後ともどうかごひいきに。ようこそおいでくださいました。
Assassin glove, those are new. Alright, we'll chill.
今後ともどうかごひいきに。
Bookstore? Ah. Alright, that's as far as they let me walk. Gosh dang it. Now the real question is, does this cut me off? Should we go in? Yeah, I can't go in. Unless we, like, want to just miss out on that one side quest. Alright, side quest time! Because we're ending in, like, 24 minutes? So I don't want to go into the endgame area. Well, not, like, the end of the chapter area. Because I don't know if we'll be able to pause. Side quest! This lady seems to be really taken by this stuff. Guess she's really into the orbital hardware. I bet she knows something. Excuse me, do you mind if we ask you a few questions? We talk about the scam. Maybe she means the ones who were on the paper. Oh, you mean the flyer? These two men came up to us out of nowhere and trying to sell us on something. Got a flyer? Is there a chance you still have that on you? I tore it up. They kept going on and on about how there was a reason they were to get the T-phone so cheap, so I thought it was a little too suspicious. I refused their offer before they could explain any further. It's too bad about the flyer, though. Is there anything you can remember about them? Now that you mention it, they did seem a bit worried about something when we left. Something about not meeting today's quota or her being upset with them. Quota on her, huh? Some useful information. So we have 2 men passing out flyers and trying to talk to people about buying these T-phones. And some authority figure they refer to as her. Thank you both. You've been a big help. No problem at all. Hope you find what you're looking for. Let's keep passing around and see if we can learn anything else. Yeah, next stop, here we come. Oh, here? Chill. This lady seems to be a little easier to approach than some of the other clerks. So if you got a moment, do you mind if we ask you a few questions? Cheap T-phones? Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that. I haven't really heard about the other employees mentioning it either, so I doubt they know anything. We have a pretty good view of the area from here too, but I've never seen anyone putting up flyers or anything. You don't say. Since they're being extra careful so they don't get caught, guess it means they're not amateurs. What's T-phones that don't work? Anything about that? I have heard about that. It's a bit concerning. Would you care to elaborate? I guess it's not that big of a deal. For the most part, the T-phone is their first mobile terminal. A lot of them can't figure out how to use it correctly or have trouble adjusting settings. They'll come in and say it's broken. Most of the time, they know we'll walk through how to use it. Even if their T-phone was actually broken, we'd be able to repair it here. I see. In that case, would you mind taking a look at this phone? Of course, let's have a look. Well, what's going on with this? You find the cause of the problem? Well, it's the first time I've seen anything like this. The outer frame is the same color as any other T-phone, but the insides are totally different. It's not a T-phone or a Z-phone, it's an Enigma. Looks like it's all had all its comment functions removed. All that's left are the communication functions. I haven't heard that name in a while. I remember them being pretty mainstream for 5 or so years ago. And how the times have changed. Even if it does have communication functions, there's no doubt it'd be difficult to connect to today's orbital network. And since it doesn't have a camera functionality, practically nothing compared to an actual T-phone. Client says something similar too, that this T-phone was a piece of junk. With the Enigma being such an outdated model, they're probably selling it for cheap on the black market. So they dressed it up, looked like a T-phone, and started selling them at a lower price. I don't think I understand what's going on, but it sounds like bad news. Should probably go report this to my manager. Sorry to ask this of you, but do you mind keeping this between us until we can finish investigating? We can't really give you anything in exchange, but we'll report back everything's straightened out. After that, you know anyone and everyone about it. Alright, I don't mind. At least I'm a little familiar with how the Spriggan works. Been really kind to Lashkar too, so I can trust you. We appreciate it. This brings so understanding. Give us a bit, we'll be back with the full report. Of course, I'll leave it to you then. What's our plan now? I think we need some more intel. See if we can find someone who might know about those 2 scam artists. Let's do it. Let's get all of the intel. Down here? Yes. Yes? I think. Yes, okay. Oh, welcome back in, Weezy. How's it going? How's your walk? The mall has a lot of shops carrying high-end goods. Should check and see if any of them are experiencing a scam similar to the one with the T-phones. Sorry, but can we bother you for a moment? Scam. Fortunately, I don't know much about the cheap T-phones. And I haven't heard anything regarding scams on high-end products either. The only product that would have a potential target is our Grand Chardonnay. I don't think we've had any complaints or returns, though. I doubt we have any reason to worry. Sounds like this store isn't being targeted, then. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Swing and a miss. But the silver lining is, you know, there's only one shop that's having issues. Now that I think about it, there has been one thing I found concerning. Recently, I've seen a couple of men posting flyers out front of our store. It all just seems to be a little suspicious, and I notice them sometimes on my lunch break. Can you have some more details about them? I started seeing the two of them around at the beginning of the year. I haven't seen them around today, but they're here pretty much every day from afternoon until evening. I often see the two of them discussing something about snooping or all snooping around. They seem to be handing out flyers to people on their way out. I assume they've been discussing who to target before they leave the store. Actually, some really useful information. How have you been doing? Yo, we're chilling with it. We're currently part of a mutual aid fundraiser raid train going on. So our spot ends in about 17 minutes before we go over onto Pop, who is absolutely amazing. But we are currently fundraising to keep Q and Otter, two lovely members of our community, housed for this month because they have been going through all of the things of the lovely, you know, funding for medications cut, and then also hospital bills, all of that fun stuff. So we are currently doing our mutual aid fundraiser, of course. Exclamation mark Q and Otter. We're preferring that one because Nightbot has an emote for a capital Q that we don't want, bro. You sure are pretty observant about having caught all of that. I think your other person would think twice about some guys handing out flyers. On top of that, you're sort of fine and well-spoken. Not quite stuffy as an aristocrat. Being so detail-orientated makes you think that you used to work as a maid. You have to do that? Very perspective. Yeah, capable of deducing all of that. I assume you must be no ordinary customer either. Oh, is this the girlfriend of the mayor in that one town? I made them girlfriends in my head. They were definitely, you know. As part of my detective saga, I do think you're fooling. It's no problem. It's not as though I'm looking to hide it from anyone. And I used them, yes, bows for the, like, head lady. Yes. One of my favorite ships in this entire series. Yes, there is the schedule. Make sure to also follow along with the raid train. It helps out a ton. If you are unable to donate, following along with the raid train super like helps a lot, as well as sharing the word about the fundraiser going on. While there, I was a maid for a gentlewoman who supported me quite graciously. In fact, opening the shop was her idea in the first place. Really? Sounding like the person she's referring to isn't just any noblewoman. Now that I think about it, isn't the mayor of Bose a young woman? Never been the Liberal before. Maybe I'll take a trip soon. Ah yes, if you have the opportunity, please do so. It would make for a lovely holiday getaway. We got all the information we needed. Let's go to a place to sort through the details. Aye aye, Captain. We talked to a lot of people. What a productive day. Alright. Why don't we pick this up tomorrow and go catch a movie? Let's throw the work to the curb and get a little guilty pleasure in. You've got an interesting sense of humor. Your mouth says interesting, but your eyes say I'm not amused. It's enough goofing off. We should start going over everything we've learned. To start, we know that the two men who were handing out flyers have been spotted between afternoon and evening. We also know that they were specifically targeting customers they saw expressing interest in T-phones. And they would sweet talk to them into purchasing cheap T-phones, as well as signing their contracts. However, the phones themselves are fakes, and they're just modified enigmas. There's also that boss lady the scammers are working under. We're probably gonna have to make contact with her sooner or later. I agree, which raises the question of how we're supposed to do that. I know we have one good option, but I'm a little reluctant to go down that route. I don't think there's any getting around it. Something in mind? Glad you asked. I recommend that we deploy Nana and S's Operation 18, using a decoy to lure out the perp. It'd be a good way to probe them for answers. I don't mind doing it if we have to, it's just... You know how rusty I am? So try to keep the premise from getting too elaborate, okay? Your request has been acknowledged. In fact, I've already got a plan. Blade Lady, you'll be our backup, so I'll want you to wait in the wings. As for you, oh, maybe we should get new outfits. I'll put together a look that'll really bring out your eyes. Considering that we don't know when the targets will arrive, I don't think we have time to waste. As you're no fun, should I really let them handle this on their own? After that, Swin's group found an appropriate place to wait for the two men to show up. After 10 minutes or so. It's been far too long since you and I have been on a date, hasn't it, Heart? Are you gonna buy me today? I like how Bro doesn't like her at all. It's actually so funny to me. Not trying to be embarrassed. Right now, you just need to focus on getting your targets to believe that we're a couple. Well, since the company my father manages is doing so well, I think we can splurge a little. He increased my allowance recently, so I figured, why shouldn't I buy something extra special for my honey bunny? Oh, ain't no way. Sounds exciting. What do you think of getting me? Something that, it's been on my mind for a while. It'd be nice if we could talk to each other anytime we wanted. That's why I'm, buying us both T-phones. Oh, you're the sweetest. One of the few concerns, but they seem to be doing okay. Are you shopping for T-phones? Yes, my girlfriend and I would like a pair. Are they the two dudes in the background, like right there? Are they the shady ones? Look at that price tag. 20k each. 40 million. So 40,000 Mira for both of us. That would use up for the last bit of my allowance. You're not gonna buy me it? Oh, it's so excited. I should have done better than to expect you to live up to your word. I promise to get you one, honest. You can pay in installments. Is that an option? Of course. Installments? Like some kind of poor person? Oh my gosh. Oh, you're cooler than that. Oh, I'm in a real fix now. Oh. Okay, how does no one notice this? That's so... Bro? There's a young couple checking out the T-phone section. What are they like? What a lovely couple. Uh-huh, yeah. Let a dagger go through my heart, bro. Easy pickings is putting it lightly. They wanted to buy a set of T-phones, but looks like they couldn't afford it. I want to start with them for today. Also, premise, context for Swin and Nadia. Essentially, Swin was teammates with Nadia's older brother. Nadia's older brother died, and basically he promised that he would, like, look after Nadia. So that's why they work together, but I think it's so funny. When he's just like, no. Anytime she, like, starts anything, he's like, no, absolutely not. I'm so excited too. You break all your promises. I don't want to go out on any more dates if you're just gonna lie to me. I'm sorry, honey bunny. Oh goodness. Please don't say things like that. I'll get some more allowance for my father the next time he's in a good mood, I swear. What a lovely young couple you are. I think we might have some useful information that will pique your interest. This is very sudden. What kind? What's this? Cheap T-phones on sale. They're all the rage? That's right. We're offering them at a highly discounted rate. Specific customers only. While one of these devices would normally go for 20k, we can offer you the same for 5k. 5,000? No way, they have to be user defective, right? Not at all, these are genuine, brand new merchandise. However, there is a reason we're able to offer them so cheaply. Be happy to explain it to you over tea, what do you say? Between us, our supply is limited, and our inventory is running pretty low. I don't know if you'll have another chance. How lucky for us! Let's listen to what they have to say. Yes, I suppose we should. They've made contact. Keep it up, you two. Anyway, that's the long and short of it. Even though our source is a little in the gray area, it's completely safe and above board. The issues we're having right now is keeping up with demand. Hey, Reaver, how's it going? They're scamming the scammers. They are. Hey, Reaver, how's it going? How's you guys doing? Let me get you a shout out. We're currently part of a mutual aid fundraiser raid train going on, so we'll be piecing out here ourselves in about 7 minutes. We're currently playing Trails Through Daybreak 2. Let me get you a shout out. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Buzzbee. Yeah, what were you guys doing? How was your stream? Anyone new here? Hey, I'm Rai or Crisis or Chorus. Oh, work. We play a variety of games here, primarily of the RPG and horror variety. Right now we're playing Trails Through Daybreak 2 again, but we're also playing Sekiro tomorrow, and starting our second playthrough of Nier Automata. During Odyssey 3. I've heard of that series. How are you liking it? Personally, I think it'd be a real waste to let this opportunity slide. You interested? We should buy them. Like you said, there's limited supply. Having to sign a contract makes me a little nervous, though. Don't worry. It's not your average contract with all the bells and whistles. The only thing you have to do is keep it a secret. Can't believe they're so cheap. Still won't buy them? Fine, I made up my mind. I'll take 2 of them. Actually, we'll take 4 more. We need them for my honey bunnies friends too. That's 6. Are you serious? You're close to the end game? Hey, let's go. Great work. Hope you continue to enjoy it. If anyone needs to raid and fade, raid and run, please do so. Take care of yourselves. You had to rest all that good stuff to the post-stream care. And if anyone is in a position to donate to help keep lovely members of our community here housed, there is a donation link pinned. We are continuing to have our raid train here all day tomorrow as well. So if you want to also just ride on the train, it's also much appreciated. I need to finish this conversation in the next 5 minutes. Speed through. Of course, I'm serious. That's 30k, and I insist on paying in cash. You really are the best. I love it when you get all spend happy. So it's our quota for the day. Is Daybreak 2 going? It's going good! I want to play more on Thursday, so we can have like a long session with it. Because we're only on Route 1B right now. Head back and report this to the boss. Soon after Swin signed the contract, they provided and received 6 T-phones. On saying their quick farewell, the 2 men left. I'll go tail them. You handle the rest. As discussed. Oh, seems like they bought it. I'm definitely out of practice. I thought you were as good as you've ever been. Just need a bit more time in the field. Maybe another couple of dates will fix you up. Please stop. I thought I was gonna keel over in embarrassment. Anyway, let's get to inspecting these phones. Can you just wait a little longer? Switch into work mode? You're right, though. We have to be sure these are the same scam T-phones as the client bought. Worked correctly, the lady at the Vern store turned it like this. Inside looked like we saw back then. Well, no, this is an enigma. She goes, right, the client was telling the truth after all. Let's find Elaine. So when Nadia left Quincy Parle and reached Elaine, they let her know the T-phones were really fakes. Elaine explained that she was still in the process of tailing the 2 men. With the plan and to meet up, Swin and Nadia boarded the subway and headed to the Tyrell district. A bootleg? It is. I feel like if you could connect it to the Orbital network, like the regular quote cell phone towers, that'd be pretty nice. So you made it? The men are over there. They're whispering about meeting their quota and reporting back to their boss. Oh, I'm sure they're heading into their hideout. Sitting out in the open isn't much of a hideout. Guess it means we have to keep following them? Please don't tell me you're gonna start complaining. How'd you know, Elaine? So I got work to do? You have plenty of time to rest later. A genuine article. You are so pushy. It's gonna move. Let's head after them. Oh, thank goodness. No. Let me save. Lord. Oh gosh.
まだ見ぬ秘宝を求め新たな冒険が幕を開ける。ロックフォードの冒険黄金の最悪。
スリーポイントヒート絶賛公開中。コートで羽ばたけ青い春を駆け
I might need to beat them up off stream, guys. We have 2 minutes left.
僕らは旅に出た。奪われた全てを取り戻すため。
何言ってんだよ。
ラーバナ戦記王の帰還。
Oh,
美味しいアイスはいかがですか？
keep them in our sights, guys. They are obviously going down the shady alleyway.
血と泥にまみれ生き抜いた兵士たちの100日間。ハンドレッド。
Once again, guys, as we're tailing these dudes, we are currently part of a mutual aid fundraiser raid train going on. Reminder to hang out with the raid train. It helps a ton. As well as spreading the word. Also helps a ton. Exclamation mark Q and Otter for donation link. That's also pinned. And Q and Otter, the trail was lost. No. Huh? I actively saw them. Anyway. They need 1.5k to pay for their rent in this month. So if you were able to spread the word, much appreciated. If you were able to donate, also much appreciated. Hang out the raid train. Also much appreciated. Going on. Alright. We kind of have to end though. We kind of have to end. So thank you so much for hanging out, guys. We'll get the raid on started. Going over to Pop's stream. Who's, I believe, should be live. I will tell these dudes and relay to you what happens after the fact. And then we'll continue the main story on Thursday. We'll have a Trails Thursday as well. But yes, thanks so much for hanging out with this raid train and our stream here. As I always say, time is that one resource you can never get back, and I really appreciate anyone's for spending any amount of time here in general. Oh, my cursor is having a whole time. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We're locked in. Thanks so much for having me, Busby. And Busby, I will have open my the pinned link and all that continuously as I have had. And we'll continue reminding people about it, you know? Here is the... There's 2 R's in this, right? That's the most unfortunate... Let me copy that and edit it out. That is the most unfortunate Nightbot, like, emote possible. Alright, copy that one, guys. Copy that one for the raid train going on. We're gonna raid into Pop, who is playing Retro Rewind Video Store Simulator, I believe. They might not be playing that. That's just what I'm seeing them play. Some of their friends on Steam. Watch it be like, no. This is not what's going on right now. I believe that's what's going on right now. Let me pop into their stream really quick also, so I'm there when we go over. Okay. Make sure to send them love, guys. Why is it a heads? I don't know. It's something with Nightbot. That's why I'm like, that's the most unfortunate thing possible. But yes, that's why I just edited out the capital Q. But yes, we're going over to Pop. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you. We'll be having Sekiro tomorrow. Trails through Daybreak 2 again on Thursday. Wuwa on Friday, and then either more Sekiro or Nier Automata on Saturday. That's our schedule for the week. And now I go make a schedule graphic because I haven't done that yet. Oh yes, go send some love on over to Pop, guys, and continue to hang out with the raid train. It'd be much appreciated. Take care, and we will see you when we see you. Thanks so much again for hanging out, guys. Thank you. All right, bye, guys.